MykroWaveTV.
Come on, people. We still need 6 more people in the box. We're not there. We're not playing now. We're not there. 6 more people. Come up, man. Okay, in the comment and the type in the comment. Come voice your opinion. We want your voice. We want your people. We want you to discuss in your voice. We don't want you just a type. Please get up in the box and voice your opinion. No, you don't have food in this today. I don't know. Play with me now. We call out some on the team now. Come up in that box. Come, 4 more space available. Come. I need 2 more persons fast and quick. Come, we're not play up here, sir. Yo, let me tell you this, you see when it come to them in Mataya, we're not supposed to beg nobody to come up here say either. Telling you that. When it come to these kind of things happening in our country, we're not supposed to beg 772 away over here. I beg people to come in that box and talk against them kind of nastiness that are going in our country. Before I turn off this and come off of this, because yo, at the end of the day, when situation like this occurs in our country, people in our country attack them and things that when me say box something, me supposed to say everybody on the platform I request the box. 790 away, 790 people supposed to request the box. One time we come talk about the discourse of this. See me I say? I'm not care the over here and the ear one liquor, one boy, this a man away, or this a lunatic we feel like him is a father. I seen 5-year-old bend over and talk about Backas and you sit down here and say, I'm going to come over and chat.
Sure ya talk, man. Sure ya talk.
Hold on, mama. Alright, just mute them a bit, Mr. Lebatap. Anyway, Mishi, come through. Mishi, you up at top, you know?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
This is a regular thing in Jamaica. From my grandmother in her 70s. This is a regular thing that young girls and even boys too, but mostly young girls are being, you can say, basically stalked and groomed from a young age, and nobody cares. There's no one to help them. There's no one to help them. Just like how you said, you should not be begging people to come up here and talk about the situation. Can you just imagine in Jamaica where it's actually happening and people just turn their eyes and go on with the next day? It's normalized in Jamaica. And I'm sure it's not the first time that he said anything, like that to the little girl, and the mother and the mother stay there, and it is what it is. Because I hear Spice say something. She said poverty is one of the wickedest things in the world, and she can't wait until Jamaica come out of poverty. Because you see, poverty, it will make people do things that we look and say, no, oh them do that, and then them normalize it. It's TikTok is so strict right now. I can't even say what we really want to say. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
But this thing is so normalized. In America, so that's what I can talk about. It happens a lot also, but it's not normalized. In Jamaica, it is normalized. You understand me? When you can go in America and lock up somebody, in Jamaica, it's like just wind a blower, water flow. It's nothing. Nobody protects the women, the young girls, nobody. And I tell I'm a teacher, and I tell my students this. I say, where I am from, you would be lucky, you understand me, to get up and make something of yourself where I'm from. Because women in Jamaica are the most hated species on earth. Women Men and even other women, they hate women. Women in Jamaica are the most hated species on earth. And it's disgusting. It is disgusting now. And nobody is doing nothing, from the government to the so-called dons, to the bad man them, even to the mother them, because the mothers are allowing it. And let's talk about we, the public, that are supporting them, that are watching their content, that are tapping for them, that are sending them gifts. Talk about that part.
I remember never stopping now, okay, 3 minutes up.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
All right, no problem. Ranger, come through now. Ranger.
Yeah. Morning. Family big up on yourself, I don't know. Moderators and everybody. Really. Come on, I'm here to talk about something. I'm going to be honest. I'm TV remote. I'm going to be honest, yo. Me not even can. Me hear you talk, but I just can't fathom me. It's not register. So my woman decide she get pregnant. Right? I wait for 9 months to see the youth. Right? I know the youth reach 5-year-old. Goodly a play upon the ground and put her head upon the ground and did a play to herself. And me, as a man, can perceive a sexual position from that, whether you want to say a joke you want to make, or whatever you talk about your woman and your woman you talk about, that should never come to your mouth. And to our regular, you have to look upon your woman and say, delete that. Delete out the part there. Come on, man. That means say a long you do them something them long time and she not pay no mind. And as I said earlier, maybe I can't want to call for help why she not delete it. How can you see your own blood ramp and the thing will come to your mind is a sexual position? So when she reaches the all of is a CMR incident we have again. Yo, what do we as man, brother? What do we as man? We lose the culture, we lose the focus, we lose the manhood. Wow, what is it? Something gone wrong somewhere in our head. Them young youth are, no, yo, we need help, daddy. That's all I can say, we need help. There's no way you're supposed to see one baby. A baby that, you know?
It is a baby.
Our mind not develop yet for start think about sex. We say, okay, yeah, me go stand up good, as you say, you tell her daughter, if you put her skirt between her foot or whatever. Her mind not develop to the year that yet, you know. So when she reach that area then, what you they go think? And your own daughter. When you're supposed to protect, when you're supposed to teach, when you're supposed to teach, say, yo, when you go to a bar, when you're big and you go drink, you're not supposed to open, you walk away for drinks woman. You're supposed to protect them. When you see when you grow up, you're supposed to look behind. When you're in your yard, you're supposed to be. Then if you not go protect, or you not go be the source where that can run to for advice, who you man? A sexual predator? Like I don't know if you girl, brother. Big up yourself, you know.
Big up yourself, my general. Charmaine. Charmaine, just press on your face and you will see the screen come up to unmute. Charmaine, are you still here? Miss Davis. All right, Miss Davis, go to the comment section. Lisa, come through now.
Morning, people. Morning, Reidy.
Morning.
First thing me I go say, people, some are we, some are uno, some are them, nothing have pitney. Some people just nothing procreate at all. You understand me? Because Them say out of your mouth come the abundance of your heart. You can't tell me say this is not something with that boy they sit down and I think about all the time. Only God can come tell me otherwise, really. This is something where the boy they sit down and think about all the time, and because it's a common thought for him or a prevalent thought for him actually mess up and say it. You understand me? As I say, God have it so that when him say it, it get caught on camera. If this is something him think all the time. That man needs to be put down like a rabid dog. And a man that neither. That boy, he needs to be put down like a rabid dog. Them need to put him down. You understand me? And I make no reservations when I say what I say. Him like right now, and the mama under the jail. Under the jail. That is not a mother, that's a mama. You hear what I say? You can hear the sperm donor where you have picked me for and make certain comments towards your baby. Toward your Reidy, listen to me, if you cut me and I find no blood right now, because I have a daughter. Me have a daughter. And me only want to see one boy, one girl, look for my one girl pick me certain way. You hear me I tell you? I will smile in my mugshot. You hear me I tell you? That person, she's not a mother because you are a woman yourself. You understand me? You're a woman yourself and you gave birth to a daughter. And you hear your sperm donor and make inappropriate comments about your child. And she's complicit under the prison, man. And that somebody need to go take that pitney there right now. Right now, Reidy. Somebody need to call at this day to call CDA for. And them suck me a people to call CDA, but somebody needs to go and take that child now. Put down the boy and under the prison for the girl, because the two of them are two pervert. You hear me tell you? Me done talking now, cause them something are upsetting.
Alright, thank you, Mama. Paula, come through now.
You ready?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You?
I'm good, thank you.
Now, this is what I want to say. I'm a very passionate person, right? And sometimes, because of how passionate I am on certain topics, sometimes when I speak, I sound to get a bit aggressive. Maybe a lot. Right now, I'm putting myself in the shoes. I have 3 daughters. And if one day I should sit down and hear one out of my 3 daughters tell himself, say, him can see my little 5-year-old, I play and bend over. Like that. And his first thought to her bending over like that is a Backas uno love. Really, him not even have the time to laugh again, because the police are coming on for me. Because me have to burn up that with something. That now leave the spot there so feeling good. That now come grin him teeth with me after you pass an assumption like that. That is crazy. For a father to say something like that to his own child in front of the mother. Is a long time Jamaica has been going on. And it's not only Jamaica, these things are happening. It's happening all over the world. You have countries that married into these little young children as them reach certain age. You what them want to put on ring pan them finger and give them children, babies having babies. But what could inspire that man? Is he that sexually driven by young children that him could say something like that about his own child? Is he weird? Is something going on in him? He needs some injection or something? I totally remember the story about CMR. And him easily walk away from it. So you see, women, whether you're young or you're old, we don't have a voice at all. And because we don't have that voice, we have to hope and pray that a man in himself would think and say, you know what, they deserve better. Because that little girl is going to grow up tarnished if the mother don't put her foot down from early. Because it can just lead up into, oh, a back shot and a love till it end up into him touching her. Let us not forget that. Because it starts from somewhere. Thanks for having me, Reidy. Have a good one.
Mama, thank you. Samantha, come through now.
Hi everybody, hi Reidy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. When I saw the clip of the video for a brief second, I say this anger, me don't know where it come from. Because me look on here, I say I have a daughter with a 6-year-old, right? She's the only child for her father. And me tell you say that man will go above and beyond. From my daughter, a baby, and so we in our settings, when my daughter diaper need to change, my daughter father make sure tell me say it now go up me so me have to find somewhere if I even turn up on, you know, wall a blanket or something. And I see all my child father protect my child. You get what me I say? And to hear a man where your daughter this and a daughter come to your mind, like even the mother may wonder, oh you sleep beside this nigga last night or tonight or whenever, knowing say your daughter passed that the remarks about your pitney. Me can't understand that the part there. And some people is saying this happen a lot in Jamaica. This happen a lot everywhere. Because over here, my daughter, I live in Canada, and I hear somebody say something about my daughter. Twice, say my daughter sexy. And I turn to the person and say, better you say my daughter cute, don't say my daughter sexy. My daughter was 4 at the time. My daughter is a very shapely child, and I dress my child as a child. And as a Jamaican youth at about 27-year-old, I got a pass remarks and my daughter sexy at a birthday party. My daughter was wearing a t-shirt and a jeans. Nothing showing up my daughter. My daughter is naturally shapely. You know what I do? I take my child and I take with myself because I see where you try to lead it to prison. And to hear a man talks about in daughter knowing oh my daughter father protect my daughter to the max. And you watch the baby a born and I will talk about Backas, you're sick, Virgin. And him, if I did upper country where I come from, or a certain place, I be a lick thin skin. All this man in my runway. And she is a big enabler. I may tell you this, that the girl, people see her and box her and beat her because there's no way me can sleep with you knowing, say, you pass that the remarks, you're mad? All when it means, say, if me, I forgot on night ballerina, dance and strip for mind my picnic, because if I that me I go stay with you, for you sexualize my baby, because you put food on the table, it not go work. My cross, my daughter 6, Virgin. We are big people, and we do this, and we take sex. 6-year-old kid know nothing about sex, then can't take sex. You know what Backas at? You know what Backas at? Are you open your mouth as a man, as a father, and say that towards your picnic? Me not even that say, if, because I would never be in that position. Because if I kill this boy open them mouth once and said nothing towards my daughter, me tell you, Canada prison different from Jamaica prison. I go sit in a prison. As though I say, it will never come to that. The girl is an enabler. And she's nasty. She's very fucking nasty. I need an ass whooping for that.
All right, thanks, Mama. I appreciate you. Hidden Beauty. Hidden Beauty.
Hi, Reidy.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning. I appreciate your platform.
Thank you.
Reidy, I just stepped in this morning just as I came off the phone with my dad. I'm 42 years old. And this morning when I was driving in from the gym, my dad called and my dad said, "Daddy's princess." I'm 42 years old. And Daddy said, "Daddy's princess, so I don't hear from you yesterday. What you did?" I had a conversation with my father. And when I came home, I was in the kitchen making my coffee. Jump on TikTok. This was what I saw. Was it clear on what? Because it was your live I started. I was clear on what it said. So I went out and I came back and I saw the video. on the For You page, and I was taken aback. I was shocked. I was numb. Because as a father, as parent, we don't think of our children in certain circumstances. That makes our stomach sick, thinking of our children even with their husbands. We don't go so extreme to have these thoughts in our mind as parents. You understand what I'm saying? So to see, and let me tell you, I'm just gonna say this and go. You see this family from the man's side, that's a manipulative family. The man he know what he's doing. He said this outright to get the mother's insight, to see how comfortable she would be with him saying that, just like the other brother did. This is manipulation. So this is something that what we call enabling. So he wanted to see how comfortable this good dumb girl would be with him speaking over his daughter like that. Manipulating. He's manipulating this young woman to make sexual advances at his own child, to see what a dumb mother like that would say. I have a 16-year-old daughter, and she tell my mother that she don't like my spouse. And because he just come in and say, hi, and are you okay? And I said to my mother, I'm okay with that. I said, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because at the end of the day, I'm okay with him just saying, hi, bye, how are you? Are you okay? More than him coming in and having laugh and talk with her, sitting in lap conversation. We're gonna work them there, laugh and talk. I'm okay with the fact that she doesn't like him because he only say, hi, hello, how you doing? That's perfect. I'm good. I'm okay. Really, I appreciate your program. You stand for something. I think you're an honorable man. I admire you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, Mama.
Thank you.
All right, for the persons that are just coming in, this is the blood brother of CMR. He was overheard on a live. His little 5-year-old daughter was bending over, and he said to his 5-year-old daughter, son, I love back shot.
Hi, Reidy.
Hold on, Mama. No, hold on.
I feel it's a bit okay.
Hi.
All right, Sheds, go ahead.
Okay, hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good morning.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to start. When I saw that this morning, because I'm in the UK, so anyway, 5 hours in Jamaica, I saw that on TikTok this morning, and I was dumbfounded.
Sorry, take me down. I accidentally clicked on something.
Okay.
I was dumbfounded. And to know that that thought came to a father's mind, and the mother is okay with it because she's still with that man. And I'm wondering, has anyone called the police and reported it? Because this is supposed to be reported. Because I am sure that man is bathing that child. I'm sure that man gives that child, I bet he's going to give that child a bath every day. I am for certain he's the one giving that child a bath every day. Because that child will be molested by that so-called, I'm not going to say a father, because he's not a father. But that child is going to be molested by that piece of shit, that dog, whatever. Oh, TikTok don't block me, are you? That man is going to molest that child. And I am sure that man is bathing that child, that man is dressing that child, and that man is touching that child. I'm sure he's doing that. And this mother sit back and think it's okay. She's the only person thinks this is fine, what the father said. Not a father, whatever. She's the only person who thinks it's okay. That child needs to be taken away from them, because you know the child is going to be molested by that man. So I'm just praying that somebody could call the police who know where they live and report this. Because this needs to be reported from now. CPA need to come and take that child. because she's not a mother, and he's even worse. He's even worse. How can you even how could that thought come to your mind? How could that thought come to your mind? The child is just fine. That's your own child. Oh my God. Honestly, this breaks my heart so badly. I am angered. This anger me so badly. That woman needs some slap with a machete, and that man, I wouldn't tell her what needs to be done with him. I'm just praying that somebody could call the police and report them. I report them to CPA, because that child is not safe around them. And if they have any other kids, they all need to be taken away from them. They're not good parents. They're not parents. They're not parents. And look at his face. Look at his face. You can tell he's a pedophile. He's an evil monster. He's not a good person. Look at his face. He's evil, and she's worse than him. I'm just praying that that these kids get the help that they need, because they shouldn't be around these two. Not at all. That's my 2 cents.
Okay, thank you, Mama. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Pam Pam, come to now. Pam Pam. Unmute your mic, Pam Pam. Yeah, there you go.
All right, thank you. How are you, Reidy?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
It's been a long way, but the work have me done, so I apologize, right? All right.
So, Mama, no need to, man. I understand.
Morning, listeners. All right, look here, Reidy. I try Solar. She said we can really understand as a mother. I can see the father as a pedo, a petter. If you know what a petter is, I know for one day, Reidy, you have given your daughter a shower. I believe he has been petting with his finger. I don't want to be an accuser, because I'm not there. But he has been petting with his finger. And the time coming, he confessed. He confesses in a way that you would never understand. When he says that at Backas, he already has been backing the baby with his finger. Right? Because somewhere, either he changed a diaper, he see down there. So it's either using finger to wipe with the wipes, starting to make way, or he has showered the baby and then grease the baby's skin using his finger on his eyes. So it's a raper, a graper in the mind before he say the word. His words pull out his action. Number 2, as a mother, I don't care the biggest ring I put on my finger. I will not block what you said. I am going to get help for my daughter. So guess what? You're not going to know that I take it seriously, since you might be a bully, or you're going to fight at me, or we're going to have to separate it one way or the other. For me, what I'm going to do, you go at me with my daughter, our daughter, with those words, I am going to get help. I am going to get help for my daughter, and the relationship ends right there. I am serious. I don't care what you give me, what you're going to take back, what you're going to do. You don't take the life. You don't take my daughter's life. We are going to run. And for a mother to put this into a crib and cradle it, or put it into a egg tray, like a egg, and cradle it, it means she also agreed with the father to abuse the daughter sexually. And as a mother, I am embarrassed for what she did. I am totally embarrassed, and I pray God, while we are here discussing and speaking, she come to a common sense and say, my daughter is not safe with her dad. That father, Jamaica terms, then I watch one of my auntie send this baby vet then to castrate a dog she had named King. And when we were looking, my auntie tell us to go. And when we see King Thingy was off. And I believe it's a family trait. I sorry for to accuse. I believe, because we know what the brother did back then, and a lot of persons were saying what wicked daughter and all those things. I believe it can be a trait in the family. It can be a evil power come down upon them. I knew one family, back in Jamaica.
You have sense? Yeah.
I knew one family back in Jamaica who all of his sons grape. And they're all, I don't know how their prison term go now, but like 4 brothers and their daddy grape, and they end up in prison. It can be a spell cast upon them because probably the father, God forbid, probably uncle, God forbid, probably one of their generation had done this to somebody and it's set down the line. And if it's a genes, it need to repent. If it's a bad blood, they need water to drink to flush it out. But both brothers need to be in jail looking at each other. It's a sad situation. I am upset. Really, I can see it in your face. One of the time you were like rubbing your forehead and you were like silent for like about 2 minutes. I was saying this one so greedy. I am sorry of how we felt as parents, knowing that this is happening to our children, happening in the real world. It's happening. And I pray God they are listening. I pray God. And the mother can come to her sense to say because she said she could delete or block out some voice part of the thingy. And I'm saying, so when she's condoling with what he did. Sorry to say, we're heading the wrong path. Who is protecting our children? I cannot. I might die for it, really. My life matters. We can only speak out online, but really you cannot do anything because your life matters. And we see what is happening in the real world. We're dead for something, we're dead for nothing. But is the government hearing us? Is the CD hearing us? Is the CPR hearing us? Who is gonna take control and go investigate? What if this child's been molesting and she don't know that she has been by daddy bathe me and daddy wash my coochie? What if she don't know? What if daddy spend time washing her coochie than washing her arm, than washing her back? What if she don't even know? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First stage baby count to 5. Second stage baby count to 10. What if daddy has been washing her coochie so carefully she thought, and it has been walking up by cuts, because you might not see a bruise, you might not see a finger scratch. What if he's been using the baby wipes to wipe there, and he's walking the pathway to make an entrance? Who can stop this before it goes further? Really? Have a great day.
All right, you too, Mama. Thank you. Jean or Joan, are you here? Joan? Joan, are you here? Joan? All right, she's not here. Leo, come through. Miss Ricketts.
Hi, good morning, Reidy. What's up?
How are you? I'm good, thank you.
Morning, everyone. No, I want to ask one question, you see? When we as mothers are going to stop being enablers, then you're going to tell me, say, after you carry that the pitney in your stomach for 9 months and go through all of that pain, you sit down and make the man have a whole conversation about your 5-year-old loving Backas. Like, are you serious? All people that say that take a piece of board and pan him over right on the spot. Certain things and I say like what the hell, this is crazy. Why would you say that about your 5? What kind of sexual interest you could have? What make your mind so perverted that you could have said that about your 5-year-old pitney? What is really happening? And then if you sit down and hear this big careless worthless mother go talk about, oh, me have to go black out that part there. Black out which part? Black out which part out of what? What you mean you sit down and make the man have a conversation like that about fear pitney? Because at this point, I don't feel pitney because he must see her in a one different light. So when we are going to stop, when we are going to decide, say, we have to go left the man them and we have to go down a town and sell 2 bag of bag juice, 1 pack of peanut or something to make sure, say, our children or girls or boys are safe in our homes. Because depending on safe, the child is not safe where she is, because if you are seeing her in that light, clearly you have one sexual obsession with her already. And she 5. So what happen when she 10 and start to get shape out and start to have the nice stiff breasts and the big bottom and all of these things? What gonna happen there? So You're not go longer. You are no longer going to be saying, "Oh, Backas do not love you." You go give her. You go make the devil tell yourself to give her it. So when we as mothers are going to stop putting up with these rubbish and protect the kids that we brought into this world, sir, these are my little few words. Got me upset. So you can't take me down, please.
All right, thank you, Mama. Bish, come through now.
Hi guys,
Hi.
good morning. Hey, ready. So, my 2 cents. You see, not until the government do something about this, meaning have a public sex offenders list and have the death penalty for anything that is pedophilia, anything have to do with pedophiles, straight death penalty, then we'll start drive fear back in them. Everybody is getting too brave now. Everybody is saying what on their mind going like in the gutter. So you say not until the government, because I can't really talk too long, but not until the government kind of put out a sex offenders list. Stop giving them some 3 years for raping a 8-year-old. Sorry, raping an 8-year-old, and someone is getting 3 years, 4 years, coming out and then killing someone else, killing another baby. That makes sense. They need to get 30 years to life to death, depending on the severity of what happened. And to me, it's across the board. From it's a child, death. I'm sorry. From it's a child, death. Right there and then. Hang them. And I even have honestly, like, I know a lot of persons not going to agree with this part, but it is what it is. Because when you do rape someone or put someone through or sexual assault, it's traumatizing to them.
Let's get a call. You still there? You're mute.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Yeah. So as I was saying, this might sound unorthodox, this might sound taboo, but you should get raped as well. If you put someone through that, I wholeheartedly believe you should get raped as well. So it's between you're going to get raped, go through what that person went through, or you die. Just like that. It is what it is. I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's what I believe. Because it's not just the act. It's years of trauma a person has to go through. So go through that. I'm sorry. I bet you nothing like that. I bet you nobody don't want to get raped. Grape, sorry. No one. So you doing that, taking away someone innocent, I think they should have like that should be a penalty. If you rape a child, you get grape or you die. So pick one. Simple. That's yeah. I'm not sorry, honestly. I'm really not. But I know it's going to sound away. I am not. If you're going to put people through that, then hey, it's not just those 5 minutes or the 10 minutes where you take away that person's innocence. They go through psychological trauma through years. People take all 15 years, 10 years, 30 years to speak about things. Especially when it's a family member, especially when it's someone close. You can imagine your dad, to go through that embarrassment to tell someone, hey, my dad did this to me. If it happened, you'd rather it be someone else, honestly. So, all right then, pick your choice. Since you're going to take away my innocence, that's I bet you that it will stop because it's increasing. It's increasing. It's ridiculous. We babies are not safe. We are not safe as women. Rape them back or kill them, and we should start arming ourselves. We need to start get tasers. The government need to start regulating to say, hey, tasers are no longer illegal. You can imagine where rape is like what? 99% majority of the violence against women. And a taser to protect yourself is illegal to have in Jamaica. Or a pepper spray. Come on, man. Come on, man. So that's my 2 cents.
All right,
Going
man.
back to work.
All right, thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.
Hello, Tara.
You can hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Okay, good evening. I'm good.
Good afternoon.
Last year, ain't come a defending brother. I behave bad and I go on. And now he's in a panic with him 5-year old. So these man with a father, stepfather, close friend or whatever, they're not giving the little children no breathing space to grow. They're not giving the children them we don't call the word no. Not getting a chance to experience what virginity is like, what life is like, what to grow up and come have conversations with friends answered. They might go them in depression. They might go them in suicidal. Cause when you look back when you get a little older, and look back in life and see what your father have done to you, and it put in a depression state. Cause father to protect you, stepfather to protect you. And they are the one who put in, they are the one who traumatizing you. Cause last them time I same thing with him brother. And everybody was saying like the little girl I tell why me didn't believe. Cause I go through that experience with my stepfather and my mother didn't believe me either. She tell me say I lie me I tell. What a man can do for you, me can't do it. And even like him so kill me. And when me tell her, he might come from me what? He might come from me at 11. I'm been telling her and I be a beat them I get. And when me tell her I adopted auntie and she to her, I said baby carry at the time I turn 13, because me have 14 my runway. And when me turn 13, because people say them want me. And she have to ask him. And when she asked him, him say, no, we are girl for a post picnic because you know what he's doing. And when me say to Auntie Bob, I said, no, they be take her to the doctor. And me not going to say, if me tell the doctor them everything go, she go kill me because what a man can do, me can't do it. And I run over me at the age of 14 reading and never look back. And be honest speaking with you, I am 30, so I'm going to 38. And me not church, but I don't love my mother. I don't love her. I don't look for her. You should call me, I will talk to her. But every time I go around her, it bring up this. Like it's like a bit of it's like me traumatized and me feel down and me feel hurt when I around her. And I'm a mother of two girls, and I don't leave my girls with nobody. Right now, I taught my last Saturday with our godmother. My biggest daughter 19, the little one 14 next month. And when I really sit down and watch this really, me cry because I am a living testimony to it. I am a victim for it. And when I hear them say, up to what day I watch Tampa on TikTok, you say them talk about CMR, look a step back and I say a lie. Really, me I tell you from my heart, I believe that little girl. I believe her. Because when I say take her from she 1 or 2, she should only tell such a dangerous life on him. And see him brother come back again, come to the same thing to him 5-year old. Or if you have your 5-year old and I go say that whatever you want to do. Me not like that really. At 6 years, me live without time and I don't want a man in my life. Me don't want no man come afraid of them. Me don't want none come afraid of them. 6 years, me live without a man. I mean, I think me don't want none come me afraid of them. Me afraid of them like crazy. Then killing off the woman them and I turn for the baby them. Why? Why? We been unalive and turned to the baby them. Big up yourself, Reidy. Can't take me down. That's my few words.
All right, Mama. Take care of yourself, Dan. You know what I mean? Anything that you have to do to get your healing, you know, go for it. If it's counseling, just do what you have to do for you. You know what I mean? Please.
Thank you.
All right, Mama.
Yeah.
Miss British, come through now. Should get a call right. All right, when we come back. Kevin, come through now.
Big up, really. Big up to all of the fans. I say still, it's sad to hear them kind of conversation just but I say a full time now for the government take more drastic action to things like them. A person like that, him not supposed to they run no elderly and no more kids. When me say anywhere we pitney the elderly there, them for just if him dead so, them charge him, lock him down. So when him see pitney, him stay far from which part of them there. Yeah? Because some people have a saying say practice become perfect, but there is no such thing practice become perfect. Practice becomes an habit. You see what I say? And if you practice this now, it'll go eventually be a habit when him start touch a little girl and them today. Him not for the round, no little pitney, no pitney at all. You really here there Canada, you're supposed to know the laws how them think they go. When a man violate a pitney, him not supposed to see no none. You see me? It's sad, but you see I'll mother like them there. I'll she them for take away from my own pitney too. Because you're indulging in things where a serious thing that and a year pitney. So obviously you say you don't care. So you're not for the own pitney. Me not even have much to say because them kind of talking are disturbing, brother. Big up yourself.
Alright, my general. Miss British, come through now.
Hello, my love.
How are you, Mama?
I'm feeling as disgusted as you are looking. And I'm going to be thought-provoking. First and foremost, we need to get that child to a doctor to be medically examined. Because we don't know if there is history of molestation, no matter how minor. And as soon as that is done, if there's anything that heightened the suspicion of the doctors, the child need to be in the custody of the state. Now these two people, what you call them, grasmites? Really, I'm trying my best to curve my mouth. You understand? But try to be as logic as I possibly can. Now, you remember the song that said children live what they learn? All right. I remember when you were growing up, they used to have this stigma about one-room pitney. All right. So, in light of the situation, and by no stretch of the imagination, because as I said, I'm perturbed about the entire thing. But I am wondering if this man is grooming this child, right? And the mom, she might not pay attention. She might be so simple-minded that she's not paying attention. And things is happening underneath her nose. Because would I seriously take a saucepan and put it right across him forehead. Not the back I made it now. Right across him forehead. Because as soon as him spit that out, you should be so alert that as him spit that out, she's supposed to grasp it and act accordingly. I could have him wanna work, bring in the door. I don't care. This is my child. If I don't protect her or him, because it happens to boys too, yeah, if I don't protect my child or children, who is going to protect them? I can't. I honestly and truly need this child to go and seek medical attention. Somebody who care to assist the mom, take a child to the doctor, and see where they go from there. And as also, because you said the screen recording is out, am I correct? I haven't seen it, already. Did you say it was out, sir?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. And somebody just highlight the police and see where we can go in the family court as it relates to that, because that's child endangerment. But I'm going to be in the back of not in the back of your classroom. I'm still in your classroom, sir.
Okay, man. Thank you very much. No problem.
Have yourself a blessed day.
You too, mama. So fly.
Oh yeah, I didn't know to take myself off mute just then.
Sorry.
Yeah, the lady what just went down, she basically said what I wanted to say as well, like get the little girl checked out and thing. But some of the people what are coming up and like, just bringing down the little girl and saying stuff, I didn't like that. Like, it's good to speak, like just say what happened, like I hope they see, I hope he didn't do this, or I hope he didn't do that. I didn't like how some of them coming up, yeah, him do this, him do it to the little girl for you see him, you know him, look, you can tell him this and that. I didn't rate that. We all having a finger conversation, and it's just good to say, well, let's go and see if the little girl's being touched. It's wrong what he said, and all of that. I don't like how them bring looks, this, that. Make with us want a normal conversation. What makes sense? Do you get what I'm saying? That's it. I'm listening anyway.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Yeah.
Abby, come through now. Abby, unmute your mic. Abby, going once. Abby, going twice. Abby. So back to the comment section. Blessings flow like a river. Come through now. Blessings, just unmute your mic. Blessings, you still here? Hello? Blessings? All right. We had to walk on.
Yo. Oh, you should have unmute the mic for them, man. Some of them don't know if you unmute mic and anything there now.
No, we can't unmute the mic in general. They have to do it themselves.
Yes, my father. You can go ahead.
No, hold on. Let's say go on, let me do that. Let's mute meanwhile.
Alright.
G, go through now. G, come back, G. Unmute.
Hi, good afternoon.
I hope. No, you hear me, General. Hold on. Go ahead, Mama.
My thing is that what is going to happen after? I know you're trying to spread the awareness, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is going to happen after all of this? I want something to happen. So next week, next month, something like this don't come up again.
I think the best thing we can...
Jamaica, the Prime Minister need to put kids first. Boys and girls, they need to go first. Woman, kids, like here in America, woman, kids, children, dogs, they are first. They're in front of everything and everybody. Why Jamaicans can't do the same?
Why are they taking the kids, the children? Why are they taking their innocence? Why a father should speak like that about like their child? And I see the mother, like, I saw her this morning on a live or a screen recording or whatever, call CPA. Yo, somebody can hold the girl and smack her. She was on her live bragging, call CPA, like in the community where they're from. Like, where Jamaica gone to? Believe me, no, sir, it a go happen again. It is going to happen again because what? Nothing now come out of this, Nothing now come out of it.
We tend to want to think optimistic still. We tend to come on and spread awareness that the right persons would have gotten the message.
Like listening and something like I'm on my knees and I want that to happen because it need to stop. Where is our future? When they're doing this, like, think about 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, what's our future looking like in Jamaica? Obviously nothing good. And the mother is on live making a video, call CPA, because obviously they don't see nothing wrong with what they're doing. Or might be they're doing it for us to talk about it so they can get views, money, or whatever it is. I don't know, but it's just not right.
Yeah, I don't me there for ask you.
No. Hold on, me general. And then so we do. Hold on. You finished, Mama?
Yeah, I'm done. I just like somebody out there with a little power, with a little authority. Like somebody need to do something like today, not tomorrow, because God know. Just like how it hurt you, sir, me I tell you, man, me feel it. Me feel it to my core. And like me rate your platform, like what you do, it's something good and it is something positive and more don't mind everybody we have a platform come out and do this.
Thank you.
And then the girl, the mother and the father, like them proud, like they're proud of what they're doing. They're not feeling shamed, like it is so distasteful. My God. Yeah, but that's it.
All right, thank
and
you.
I need something to come out of it.
Okay, thank
you. Yeah.
All right. Black Sheep, come through now.
Yes, my father.
Big up yourself.
Big up, man. Yo, here what I go on now. I want me do my little investigation. I me check the girl page. If you notice on the girl page, she have teen mom. You know, say that girl at 19. You know, say the brother involved with this girl from she at 13. Do the maths. Do the maths on them data. This girl is 19 years old. And from she at 13 and she give birth 13, 14 thereabout. And I can bet you from 12 he's been seeing this girl. May I tell you, a whole bunch of nasty family them be. From the father come down. It's a generational curse. Remember me tell you that, my father. This is a normal thing. It's not a buck up. May I tell you, it's not a buck up. This a generational curse. These are the people that just locked away, me general. I tell her because from the father name did a call upon certain things. Now the other brother, now this brother. So you can see say it's a family thing. Me I tell you, them fi check, them fi do some background check upon the age of the girl and from whence them start seeing each other. Yes, me I say, and behalf of the baby mother too, it's just children raising children, my brother. Just like what the Bible tell about. She don't have nothing to instill in this little girl because she herself don't have it in her. You understand? It's children raising children. Me tell them in general. So that's where the problem come in. You see? So if you look for nothing better from she as to responding to what he said, me not look for nothing better from she, believe you me. Me I tell you. It's just CD have to take, the authorities need to just step in and just take this, as bad as it might sound. Because we don't like to hear say children get caught up in the system. But as bad as it sounds, it better them take them step in and take charge of that little girl. Believe you me. It's a sick family. Them need to be prayed against. Yeah man, a demon depend them, my father. I mean I took up no time, that are my few words still.
Alright, respect man, thank you very much. Ninth, come true now.
Yeah, me there I search the internet for hear what I say and for see video when you say something because me no want to use the AI as no excuse on anything there, isn't it? Because I can't run the video them if my AI or something, you see?
No, yeah, it depends on the For You page when they're all over TikTok.
It depends on the For You page, you don't see it yet. I true, me algorithm different still. But anyway, when me I say still, wait, brother, I still look while, but she 19 right now. 19 she be right now?
Yeah, I'm not accurate on that, and I won't say she is or she isn't. I don't know her age. Some people are saying she's 21 to 23.
So you know CMR brother age?
No, I don't know his age. She's 21. That means that she get pregnant when she was 17.
Yeah, she 21 and baby 5 or 16, man.
16, sorry, yeah, 16.
Yeah.
She's not so grown up. So she got pregnant when she is 16, if she had 21.
No, she get pregnant when she 15, cause 9 months. Yeah, it depends still. Why 1 month she born and thing.
Yeah.
But when I say like, me see people I say I hide them and do them thing. What kind of hide them if you do them thing for? But when me get a sense of that, if I hide them and do them nasty fuckery for, you see the AI thing, they can blame the AI and blame somebody who you see me, who's anonymous or something. You see me? But as when I say I look for your video, I look for the original video when you say something. You can't say what you actually say? Or you don't want to say it?
No, him seen that I've been over and him say, yo, I saw no love back shot. Referring to him 5-year-old daughter and the mother, and then
Man, I sexualize the 5-year-old.
They didn't tell the mother to cut it out, and the mother say, "I'll cut it out." But I guess there's a video out with it and on their platform. Some what name Shavon TV or something like that. Wherever them have them liquid thing I go. So apparently they say that she forgot to cut it out too, so it is there.
Alright, I hope them deal with him good, man, cause you see me? Cause at AI time now, still want to find a video. At AI time now, you know, enough people believe anything what AI put out, you know.
It's not nothing to do with no AI. But you can check it out. As I said, just go on the For You page and type in it. Just type in CMR brother. Francis says CMR brother. Everything will come up.
Alright, let's say I read, man.
Alright, best. Shan, come through now.
All right, just let me go if she's not hearing. What am I saying is the mindset of these people, how they are living, it's a lot to do with what is going on.
Can you still hear? Okay, all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Shay. Shay?
Yes, you guys was hearing me?
Yes, we're hearing you now.
Okay, yes. I am saying the mindset of how these people are living has a lot to do with it. And sometimes, right? So it has a lot to do with their living, their thinking. I would not say it's because they're a young parent, because you do not have to be young to act responsible. At the end of the day, from your having kids, you're supposed to know what to do and what not to do as a parent. And I saw younger, what they would say, children, having children act even more better, right? So what am I saying is that young lady, the mother for that child, as far as I can see, the whole TikTok and the whole internet thing, it is changed, because if you're not putting out the slackness or the negativity part, you cannot making money as far as I can see. And if she videoed that or have that rolling on a record, and she said that she can erase it or delete it, and she put that out just to gain views, something has to wrong with her, because it is not on the parent. What about the repetition of the child? Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my views, and it doesn't have to do with AI and other negativity about the whole. Sorry about that. It's because my battery is dying. Yeah, so that's my views. If my phone is gonna lock off, I'm really sorry about that.
No, that's fine, man. Thank you.
So yeah.
Me no comfy but I beat round the bush or nothing, you know. Good morning. Let me turn on my camera so you can see me a little quick.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight, come through now.
Yes, good. I don't know what time it is. It's almost. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm not Jamaican, but I'm from the Caribbean. And I'm currently living in Europe, but I have my views on this is so particular because I hear everybody saying, yes, well, he's a pedo and so on and so forth, which I completely agree with. But the thing, I think with that video, the live that happened, I think what it is, he's testing the waters. He wants to see how far he can get with the mother, what she will allow, what she will accept. And that the way she reacted was perfect for him. Somebody said manipulation, and I think that's exactly what it is. He's testing the waters to see what will she allow, what will she condone, what will she help him to cover up. And her reaction was perfect for him. So he knows now that whatever he says, whatever little action he starts to do, because people say get her go to a doctor to see if she's being touched. I feel, and that's just my opinion, he may not start doing the touching yet. He's trying to see how far he's gonna get, and when he sees how far the mother is gonna allow things to go, that's when she's gonna start. So what they need to do is not just get her checked by a doctor, but have that child speak to another adult, a trusted adult. I don't know, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, and just get that child to speak about her interactions with her mother and her father. Because they may not find proof of touching, but if it can be on a record that that child is saying or can say what is happening in that home, then the moment anything else were to happen, then it's on record. It's there for the authorities to see. And another thing I find in the Caribbean, we have a big problem. We keep voting in and out, them same recycled, washed up politicians. Why isn't anybody doing something about these kind of things? I'm not hearing anything. Everybody come in and talk when it's time for election time. Everybody to come in and talk about all kind of foolishness, giving money, so on and so forth. Get people who, we need to have parties, political parties, and people who will come up and who will speak about making real change in our islands. Because this is foolishness. Where are the people? Where are the authorities? Where are the government officials, the groups who are going to stand up, who we can go to? Because everybody's saying call CDA, yes, but really and truly, how far is it going to get? That's the thing we need to find out and make sure that we have people in place who are going to make things happen and make things go far for that child. Get her to speak to an adult, get things on record so far, and then we can go from there. Very important. Thank you for letting me speak.
No problem. Thank you. No, Miss Breedem. You mute, mama.
Okay, yes. A pleasant afternoon to everyone, right? I don't know, I'm fucking upset, so stay with me. Okay, me don't feel like twang right now. Me call up your fuck, sir. Okay, me don't feel like twang. My problem is that in a Jamaica, everybody play a blind eye to this blood clot thing because this is not a 2025 thing, nor a 2024 thing, nor a 2023 thing, nor a 2022 thing. And I feel as though women need to fucking stand up. Then too weak you fuck. You get me? Some women life are so self-centered around men. How can you as a mother sit down and then she's going to say, I'm going to cut it out. And then some people is gonna say it's all on a stupid or no fucking fool or no have no blood clot sense. And not even that, some people are saying, oh, children can say whatever. No child don't just wake up and decide, oh, this is going on with me, that is going on with me. As a nation, we need to wake up. The same way all the women them embrace the blood clot Batman them and can cheer up for Batman. One must speak up and cheer up for rapists, cheer for them, cheer up for get justice for the children them. That's all I want to say. I feel very fucking hurt as a girl that's so young. And me grew up, go through some fucking things like that in Jamaica, and who feels it knows it. You get what I mean? I pray that little baby gets help. I pray someone with sense, somebody with a heart, go and help and not just sit down and this is just not a 1 week topic on TikTok or everybody talk about it to get views or whatever the case may be. And people who talk about manipulation, it's not no fucking manipulation. Please. The mother eye is clear as day. She's just fucking male-centered. You have many women in this world that are male-centered. Strictly that and nothing else. Them don't love themselves. Them don't know what is love. They cannot feel that feeling without a man. Nothing else can give them that feeling. Not even their own child can make them feel the same way that a man can make them feel. You get me? So I wish everybody would stop make fucking excuses for that lady. If that man touched that child, she double as wicked. You get me? She double as fucking wicked. She just as guilty as him. Because there's no way you can sit and somebody make her mouth like that. And for him to say it so confidently, so comfortably, that is not the first time. And God knows what the fuck happened to that little child. And it is sad because all around, the baby is going to be the only victim. Because when someone does come in the picture and help the child, the baby is the only one that's going to feel violated when they open her legs and put a tool inside of her to examine her fucking body. You get me? I don't have anything else to say. I hope the baby get fucking justice.
Okay, Mama, thank you. I'll leave her alone. Sometimes, all right, listen. I know a lot of persons were just saying, no. You see, sometimes we have to allow people to express themselves in the best way they can. Sometimes we are upset, and as she said, she can't twang. And I realize that she can speak properly also, but she's upset. You have to allow her to get out what she has to get out. And to be honest, everything what she has to make sense. And everything what she has to make understand where she has come from. And you have to realize that she's not only speaking from her mouth, she's speaking from way down because, as she said, she has gone through a lot too. So she has trauma that she has deal with for herself, and she may see that this little baby may go through some similar things that she has gone through, and she has said, yo, me can't just sit down and watch another little child go through something when me go through in my life. Me want to talk. So sometimes I allow people to express themselves. Lexi, come through now, Mama.
Good afternoon. How are you?
How are Mama me day? How are you going?
Wonderful. Really just comfort. To the young lady, cheers. You know, it's sad that it's the younger generation that may just possibly be the generation to, you know, speak out and speak up and come with passion in regards to protecting the youth. So I applaud her in any way she chooses to express herself. For the mother, you know, we didn't know. Me feel like so. She's well aware. I don't think she's being manipulated. Trust me, everything the young lady said, it just hit because that is exactly how I feel. I feel she's well aware of it. It's not the first time statements has been made. It's possibly not even a first time that advances has been made to the children. These people know what they're doing. In most cases, they purposely put themselves with females that will allow and enable. And it's all a cycle, you know. It's a horrible, disgusting cycle. I would also like to add it's a cycle that is not only affecting the Caribbean islands. This cycle is international, global, worldwide, everywhere, every nation, every people that you can think of. Children are going through what they don't need to be going through, what they don't deserve to be going through. We as a people speak about our people, but make it very clear. This thing is everywhere. And it's something that because children need to be protected, it gives adults the advantage to, you know, to do things like this. And women in whatever situation they're in, whatever mind frame they may be in, it's not okay. And it really needs to be addressed from the inception. Prevention is better than cure. So if, you know, we're saying she said she can't take it down, you can take it down, but you can't erase it, right? I mean, regardless of what digital footprints are left on the media, I'm more concerned with the footprints that will be left in the home and in the child's life and in many other children's lives. This is ridiculous and it's so sad. And at the end of the day, it's only now that we have social media that is so, you know, giving us all of these different platforms to speak and to voice. But this has also been going on for so long prior to having social medias where things can be, you know, spoken about on a public platform. So imagine you have females in their 60s, 70s, 80s that went through this, right? So when exactly will the children be protected? I mean, it's everywhere. It's a common thing. They cannot take care of themselves. They cannot defend themselves. They're so innocent and they're so vulnerable. So my plea is to, you know, maybe some of us need to start to get that type of, you know, anger that the young lady had, even if we haven't been through it our own selves, and men that know of other men you know, because men play a very important part in these situations because, again, men are supposed to be protectors over women and children, right? So men also need to start to stand up and start to, you know, call out your brethren or your whosoever that may be, saying things. Men speak a different way than women speak. We know this. But when it's being addressed to children, minors, young ladies, it's not, I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cool. And I think it kind of is being condoned amongst men. Because other men, their brethren are not calling them out on certain things that they say. So it becomes so normal. Let's not normalize, let's not normalize grooming young ladies. Let's not normalize assaulting children. Let's not normalize that at any time. And, Reidy's platform is one of the platforms that I respect on a very high level because him not keep up with no kind of nonsense then, for a lack of better words, and I respect that. And your platform is one of very few that I would come on and even voice because I know it can reach to the right ears, and hopefully in time, short time, we don't need long time, we need short time, that some real changes can start to be made in our community and in other communities as well. But we speak about our own because we start with our own, we start at home. So for all of the Caribbean islands, the entertainers, right? The entertainers, our community, our culture, we use music to spread message. We enjoy music. Music is very influential amongst adults and children. The entertainers. I mean, the politicians are the politicians. They are what they are. I'm tired of even depending on them because they're puppets. Okay? And let's just admit that and move on. There's more power in music and media than there is in politics right now in today's day, okay? In regards to influence amongst the masses, the people. So you will have people in Jamaica, you'll have people in Trinidad, all over. And this media here, this exact same TikTok here as well, has brought a lot of different islands together in regards to communication and knowing what's going on in their communities and so forth. And it's the same thing. It's nothing different. The only difference, and I always say that when it comes on to violence, crime, anything at all, the only difference between Jamaica and the other islands is Jamaica is loud. So they publicize everything. They put it out there. And the other islands, for whatever reasons, they don't do it so much or they don't get so deep into it. And that is the reason why it seems like everything is going on in Jamaica only. It is not. It is everywhere. And the men and women need to start truly protecting the children and taking them out and away of environments that could even potentially be a danger to them. Because when a child grows and sees a mother allowing certain slackness, again, it becomes normalized. And then that child now grows to be a woman, has her children, and she may feel that that type of behavior is acceptable and it's okay, and on and on and on. So Reidy, big up yourself. Enough respect.
You too. Respect. Rush, come to now.
All right. Afternoon, Reidy. Blessings, everybody. Now, somebody sent that video to me, Reidy, and you see, based on watching the video, one of the main things with me, the pick from that video, that child has been exposed. She saw something. You see, for a child, for a bend over, the way how me see that penny, they bend over, or something where she see regular. No child are going to get up and just bend over like that. She has been seeing things. And how come you as a father are going to get up and are going to say, I saw no love Backas. Oh, you feel said, if me have my daughter, and if me see my daughter sit down inappropriately, me have to get stern and say, yo, fix up. So why is it as a father you couldn't say, Little girl, what you do? Fix up yourself and stop do that. You go and tell the pitney say, that she like. And then she as the careless mama in the background, and that you can say to your child, whether you're 13, 14, 15, 16, everybody have sense to know right from wrong. You understand? Up to the little baby. If you notice when baby had the rudeness, then go a corner, go hide and do what them a do. So that's for sure you say them have sense. So for you, I go say that out publicly to your child. It speaks volume. And don't be surprised if further on with your say, this little child has been touched, because our action says a lot. And these are the things that we need to condemn in the country. And you see, enough of uno pan TikTok, uno support these type of behaviors, because uno go pan the live them, uno send them, uno give, uno afraid to call them out for the nastiness what them do. That's how me have to say for now, really. So big up yourself.
All right, big up yourself, mama. Jody, and come now.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Hold on, no man, no, second, brother. Hold on. Jodian?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm really not familiar with, I just saw it on my For You page, but all I have to say is that I've been reading the comment and people saying that, oh, call CPS and call this and do that. I can tell, honestly, the truth, Jamaica system messed up. I've been in that situation, I've been in the system. I go through the whole stages of the process of you experiencing that, and they do nothing. So all that everybody is saying, yes, I agree, they should do this, they should do that, they should do whatever, but I can tell you from now, the system is already broken and messed up, so nothing's not gonna come out of it. Well, I don't live in Jamaica no more, but when I live in Jamaica, I've been through it. My first daughter that I have been through it, and we went through the system and everything, and they end up doing nothing. Nothing at all get out of it. The best relief for me was migrating to America to get a fresh start with my daughter, because whatever incident that happened, we live amongst them every day, and seeing them going through all this and all that extra stuff, the system itself is very messed up. And for somebody to even be on live and saying that words pertaining to their daughters, you can't even trust anybody nowadays. And call me paranoid and call me anything, but I don't trust nobody around my two kids. I have two girls and I don't trust nobody. I'm very, very paranoid. Based on my experience and based on what I go through in Jamaica and the system, I do not trust anybody. To be honest, the system fails, and it's sad to say as a Jamaican, but it will never change, because the same people that you expect to like protect and have your back and give you justice are the same people that is throwing it back into your face. I was assaulted and I went to the police station, and the same police that I gave my report to and tell him who exactly, because the person that I did was a familiar face, and the police gonna look at me and tell me that I should go and find the person myself, because obviously the person is drunk. What that has to do with me?
Found it.
I went to the system and I went to court, go through the whole process and everything, press charges and everything. And then on the final court date, the judge basically put him on probation and said, oh, he's not supposed to drink and he's supposed to stay away from me and all that extra whatever. And within days of him being on probation and not supposed to drink within such and such time or even be around me, I went to an event and he was there with the same justice system, buying him drink and everything. And he's on probation. And the same person that does that didn't like whatever my daughter, but assault her, lives in the same community, and now he's part of the justice system. And my daughter was not the only person that he's assaulted. Right now he's a soldier in Jamaica. And not only he assaulted my daughter, and we went through the whole system and nothing came out of it. He only went on probation, didn't get any jail time or anything at all. He is part of the justice system, and he did that to another boy. So the system is messed up completely. I can tell you that based on experience. So it's sad that a little girl has to go through this and people seeing and licking against it. But taking it to the justice system, calling whoever you want to call, doing doctor tests and all that extra stuff, nothing's going to come out of it. I can tell anybody the honest truth because the system is already broken. Nothing. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you. Come through now, GS99.
Yo, I'm glad that Empress that come on first, cause I'm going to say, one protest is going on one at a time with CDA, so CDA have pedophile in them place of work, you see me? Cause one protest is going on at a time with a woman, they attack things that are going on, isn't what going on with her and thing. We can't, it been depend on observe and glean on them things.
Yeah, I know it, man.
Huh?
I know the case you're talking about.
Yeah, so right away, when I say I take away children, me have to say, John, you probably have to take away from fire and the jumping upon, you see me? It have to be a whole different, somebody adapt a children like that, you see me, one of them things there. We mean them good and think, you can't trust the system be true, man. The system need clean up, man. You see me? I hear a girl just tell us, the man that do them thing there, gonna be law enforcement and them thing there. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like that, brother. John, you want a different revolution, man. Cause too much things are going on, and enough things that get funded too. You see me? Enough of them people, them make money off of them things. So it's hard to stop when people love money. You see me?
Come on.
Yeah. But as a woman say, it can't stop, but it can stop. No, say that again, mommy. Don't say it can't stop. It can stop. Are you see me? Higher than them fall off already and collapse. So anything can stop. Now give up on Jamaica yet, you see it?
That is it.
Yeah, man.
Alright, respect.
Alright.
Notoriety. Come through. Him there still. Notoriety. I'm not there. Alright. Russian, come through now.
Yeah, so I see the thing on the TikTok I go around and thing, and I say, people stay. True brother had a man there where, the thing he go on with him and him family back then. So it's like the man take the fat and a fry. I'm not gonna say what I'm saying right, But sometimes they there and you talk.
No, brother. Come on, brother. Why just? Wait, hold on. Let me have to stop him, brother. I mean, I normally stop people, but why you say? People take the fat and fry him for a man seeing 5-year-old daughter bend over and I say, I saw they love Backas, I saw they love Backas. What you say?
No, listen up, brother. I not say what I'm saying right, but him me not think him intentionally mean.
Punchy!
Brother, you see, me tell you how Jamaicans stay. You see certain things, Jamaica.
Pretty come true now. Pretty. Hello?
Good afternoon. You're hearing me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
You're
Yes,
hearing me clearly now?
Yes, good afternoon.
Right. Him, I not take him down, but maybe he needed to hear from somebody who had experienced it. This was 5 years of age, right? I was 5 years old. And this is a family friend who the family trusts that person around us, right? And he was able to convince whenever he comes to the house, me realize him and my uncle always have the phones and they're sharing content. I don't know what am I watch, but you hear the sounds on the videos and you know that it's something intimate that's going on. You understand? When am I watch something. But as a
Blues.
child, I could remember the vivid, yeah. I could remember the images and so forth, and them show it to me. And just as them show it to me, I would cover my face and all of that. I'm just saying this to say, fast forward to about 4 years after that, the same uncle come back and try to proceed what was on that video with me. You understand me, I say? And it was the said neighbor who show him the video, them long time, they come back and say, bro, no. You understand? It was the neighbor, not my family member. It was the neighbor who stopped him and said, bro, you're an idiot. And I remember holding on to the neighbor's leg so him couldn't get to me. And him shot the neighbor box and say, yo, oh my gosh, sorry, let me use that word there. Him put on a box for the neighbor and say, yo, come out time we and whatever. Do you understand how traumatic that was for me? Up until today's date, I am still not able to trust men. I'm still not able to leave my car open. I'm still not able to, when I'm good on panny knee and say, I'm going to take care of me for life, I'm still not able to say yes with confidence. This is something that affects us mentally, physically, all the way, all is them. We need to take the humor out of it and realize, say, yo, yes. See, anything what happened between the ages 1 to 10, it's hard for somebody to forget. It's very hard for kids to forget. Imagine a woman that get grape and them can't deal with it from 30 odd years up forward. What do you think will happen to anybody less than 10? We can't ever bear the intercourse sometimes as adults compared to women. I mean, compared to kids. That family member, I remember when I graduated overseas and him show up on my graduation to support. I never wanted him there. And even in the event, I never wanted him there. It was strangers who told him to leave, so he still had the intention. He still had the intention to complete his inner desires with a child. I'm still a child. I've graduated 17 years old. I'm still a damn child. So we need to take the joke out of it. We need to take the humor out of it. You understand? This is a high betrayal. This is a betrayal. This is like a sacred responsibility between society, family, and the church. I'm gonna put the church in it. And if we can't run, I'm saying we, speaking from a child's perspective, if they can't run to each of these forms, where we are gonna go? Where are they going to go? It is right now. Me have an 8-year-old. The amount of weapon me have in my car. Me not trust nobody. I will put my head on the box and I say, but me still not leave my daughter on me because what? I'm still traumatized. I'm still affected by today's date. You understand? Me a bed in the yard because we never have, inside bathroom. And the man stand up and look from start to finish with the shower. In stand up and look. We need to keep them accountable. We need to keep have them accountable. They need to take accountable. Remember one time, bad man, you know, say bad man not touch kids, they not touch old people, they not touch, you understand? This is the time where the bad man them need to come to us and say, yo. What you do? Underage, brother. Seriously. Them it's out of the norm. I'm so saddened by what I watch.
Pretty.
It hurt me.
Pretty man, tell us something, God knows that the same bad man the way I think become forward, the man them up in at 100%,
You know what too? Them and the politicians, them and everybody, listen, alright, the real dandog on them. Not the play figures them me at all. The real dandog man, old general them when we say, we're not in at that. Because some of them are calling themselves bad man and a bad man, Them just trigger happy. You understand? Me know some real dandog and where you can't go around them with some something. Some argument them say, brother, you loose, lift up, and you have to leave. I'm in America now. Me and Uber, and the man run joke, and I say, oh, you know, my daughter, da 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 da. And next thing you know, the person that is in front of, in the passenger seat, he made a report. Then pull over the car by the time we reach the next exit and arrest him. They don't play with things like that here. I would appreciate if the Jamaican sit back and if we can exemplify everything that America is doing. We want to dress up like them, eyelash, ear, this, fingernail, all of this. We want to look like Americanized. Why don't we Americanize politically? Take some things out of them book here, and I'm gonna close with this here. A tree. Let me tell you in order what them protect here in order. Children, women, and dog. Children, women, and dog. It is sad to say men is not in the top three, but I saw them run things in America. Touch them, dog, you got prison. Touch women, it's an issue. Touch the children, they're coming after you with the full force of the arms. You understand me? I say? But Jamaica, trust me, not even visit I want to visit. It's really, really sad. I wrote a diary and me tell us say, last year, on my birthday, I burnt the diary because it had the content of what happened on that day, and me keep it until me at 35 years old. I had to let it go. You understand? Me the have to burn that diary there. Because every time I read it, me want call up some people and say, go for him because he's still alive. But that not gonna do mean anything. You understand? I mean, I try to reach heavy and read it. So, you understand me? I say,
Yeah.
but me did have to burn the book because it's still a linger. Every time I read a line and remember say, me ball and make me a beg and the neighbor help me, not a family, and the family, it should be, not should be, but I would have expected it from society's perspective that it would have been the other way around. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? But I saw it go. I read my name, Tina. Big up yourself.
All right, mama. Bless up.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Pick your side. Come through now.
Bless up, Reidy. Afternoon, everybody. I have 2 points more and bring up, Reidy. As a man, I have a young daughter as well. My daughter is 4. From my daughter born, Zane, and me ask the Almighty say, if just guide me through life and make sure so I can be the best father I can be. I realize say my mindset shift. Certain things when I used to even think about or even look upon in general in a life just change. Me cannot understand as a father how a man could have look upon them little youth and say, oh, Backas. That them two things then mix none tall in a cross part nowhere. My youth then in my house. And when me I go bed, I lock my bathroom door, I lock my room door. And I'm my youth. Me teach my youth say, yo, if your mother beat you, anybody you go anywhere and do anything, come tell your mother. Me teach me, you say, yo, those things are inappropriate. First and foremost, if my daughter hear me say certain things, she goes to her mother say, yo, daddy said this or daddy said that. If the youth feels up, if him say that in front of the youth and the youth don't react, it tells me that the conversations around the daughter is disturbing. The things that the child is exposed to is disturbing because the youth should not red flag and say, what? What daddy just say? That don't make no sense. You understand? So it even go further than just, and to him so comfortable for that a record. It depend camera, it a record and film and her, the mother said that. That tell me something differently. I go into the house. And the second point I want to make is, and I know it's a stretch, I know it's far, but we need to have some sort of evaluation of parental fitness. Some people don't need to have youth. Trust me. They might create more damage in the world than anything else. Me see the health minister over there come and say, yo, Jamaica need to have more pitney. Yeah, Jamaica might want more kids, but not everybody is fit to be a parent. They need some evaluation because me and next man say about use fat and fry fat. Me not talk about fat fried so, but me not believe in a coincidence. You can't have two people in a family with similarities, something not going over there, so. Something not going over there, so. If me a thief and my brother a thief, somewhere in the family, we learn to be thief at some point. So whether somebody did a show we off a thief, or we see somebody a thief and we think say it was okay for thief, something not happen. So all me say is people need to, and as a community, we need to just realize say here what go on. When we see something, we say this whole part hide what go on culture and it make no sense. Me no business for my youth or not. If me see a youth, alright, me live a foreign and me see my neighbor daughter one night 11 o'clock on the road and I pick up my phone and call him and say, yo, your 15-year-old daughter there and I say, me G, me just make you know because me don't want a man do the same thing for my youth. You understand? Me don't hide and lick business really. If you burn out them boy and them girl away do them thing straight. So I'm not saying, big up my general.
I remember, big up. Oh boy. You know, before we let up nobody else, you know what hurtful about this? I don't know why even when me serious, me I laugh or me I smile. It look like me I smile and then me serious. You know, trust me enough. I me smile and push my ratchet in your throat. Anyway, the youth come up and say, don't take him bread or fat and fry him. Whenever you come up just a while ago, know what it is when me tell a girl say me want to set her up on the Backas. When me tell my woman or a big woman say, yo, my girl, me set up on the Backas. You know what I mean, little youth? Because obviously you don't have the understanding of what it means. Because if you do, you would have understood that there's no way a father should look on their 5-year-old and tell her, say, they love Backas. They don't love Backas. Or Backas no love. What? So me talk about, this is what me talk about when me talk about enabler. Imagine, alright, me use cash, me and cash a friend. Me look on cash as a cash. Mother give a Backas. And cash see me, I said this to one little pitney. 5-year-old youth, you know what 5-year-old is? A baby. Can't even clean themselves properly. Can't even watch, everything you have to do for this. This a baby. And your father that is supposed to be trusted, the person that is supposed to take care of you, the person who is supposed to make sure say, not even one little 5-year-old little boy come kiss you. Cause me have my 5-year-old and my son little 5-year-old pitney. Sir, keep your pitney in check, you know. Cause your 5-year-old son now go kiss me little 5-year-old daughter, you know. Cause me pinch him and wring him flesh. To make sure so you train your 5-year-old little pitney in your yard. But a father I look on a 5-year-old little daughter and I say, I saw no love Backas, and you are come up and talk about say, don't use him bread or fat and fry him. Better not go on the yard, you know. Better not go on the yard, you know, cause better not go on the yard and love me alone, yeah, man. Someone if you go on the yard and love me alone, yeah, man.
Hello.
Hey, mama. Go ahead.
And of course, I will not be here. Here's what I listen for some TV.
Tomorrow just come on this every day come contract shit and I can't get the deal, you know. The mama Tara and I about this I listen to you. Number one, you know, sometime, you know.
Hello?
Hold on, them, my brother. Hold it. Come through now, lady with the with the EPA emoji.
Alright, I was like, I don't know how it was muted or not, but okay. So before you guys come, because I was talking all this time and you guys didn't have it unmuted, but before you guys come for me, listen, I don't want to have an opinion until I fully understand what you're saying, right? So don't listen. This is pure ignorance. I don't know. So that's why I'm asking first.
All right. So this part, all right. So they were on live. This.
So I know the scenario. You said the couple.
Brown life, the little daughter was there bending over dancing, and the father looked on the little daughter and said, I saw no love Backas.
All right, so stop there. So this couple, my question is, are they under the age of 30? Are they a young couple, like 22, 23? They're young people, right?
Well, I don't even know, you know.
All right. From looking at the picture, and I think I've seen this guy before on my For You page. I think I've seen his live. I never sat on his live. I never anything. My thing, I'm Jamaican by way of my parents. I was not born in Jamaica. I have 2 Jamaican parents that migrated to the U.S., had a bunch of kids, and sent us back for school. And for a couple years, that's the only connection we have in terms of being connected to Jamaica. So I'm well Americanized, as you guys will say, but just grew up in the culture because my family is Jamaican. Everybody is Jamaican, and we still have families that still live in Jamaican and businesses and whatever. This is my issue with having a strong opinion. My opinion has always been for years, Jamaica is over sexualized in every way imaginable. You understand? When I say that, I'm not justifying him. I'm trying to understand psychology of why would a person make such a statement. It's that statement is loaded and it comes with many, many, many roots. But we can't just jump automatically to the root of him being foul or him potentially being a pedophile. We can't just jump to that. We gotta still look at culture as a whole. We listen to raunchy, disgusting music that talks about all types of things. This younger generation, and that's why I said I needed clarity on the age. This younger generation don't have the same boundaries as 40s and up.
Young, rich, and famous, come through. I don't know what happened there, so. Young, rich, and famous, unmute.
Yeah. Wrong or wrong. I don't know what she go, but wrong. A one-way wrong spell. So I know what I say. But nothing. So, me see that you they come up and say, yo, he never me. What run to me when me man say that. My God, no take him down. My daughter born last year November. And I know I'm gonna change one of her pampers. Come say, yo, I'm mother for deal with that here already. You see me? And she accused me, I said, where me? I said, no. Are you for deal with that? You see me? So that you the wrong gone to bed. Fat and fry, miss. Can brother do the same foolish? And him I said that. I think what him I do all the while. You see me? Wrong or wrong, man. That wrong. No other way. Wrong. And if you got jail, two of them if you got jail. Mama and if you got jail. Straight. I look at you with that. Me have a daughter right now. And my mind said change. Certain thinking, everything stop like I used to before. You see me? So, me never know, I just know say wrong. Wrong.
All right, General. Okay, right.
All right, sir.
DJ, DJ Ross. DJ Ross, I mute there. DJ Ross is still there? Guess not. Jordan, you wanted to say something else?
Yeah, when I was saying that, the lady that came and said, oh, Jamaicans sexualize everything and whatever, nothing like that. And as far as age goes and this generation and whatever and stuff like that, I was a young mom. And if I had video my daughter or whatever, and the father made a statement like that, life finish. I war the two away I war. Me no run joke when he come on, and for your father, I go say that to about him daughter, and I go say, oh, it running in a family. So whatever you are saying running at the family, and you portrait by your daughter, that means so whatever running at the family, I say go for children. They say seven brothers, seven different minds, but birds of a feather flock together. And as far as the guy that come after me and say, oh, I should not give up on Jamaica, I'm not giving up on Jamaica, but I'm just talking the real truth. The system messed up, and the system will fail anybody when need justice and need help, because it failed me twice. And the other guy that talk about the lady that mentioned, I can relate to her because I remember growing up. This guy used to come to my house. He's my mom's friend, and he would be like, whenever they're like having grown people conversation, I will sit there minding my own business. He will be like, oh, go away, stay out of big people business. You're too big, little for this, all that extra shit. And as soon as I start maturing a little, he's the first person that comes and be like, oh, I've been watching you a long time, so all that extra stuff. So that's the system that Jamaica has. And that's why people feel like they're comfortable enough to make those statements and get away with it, because people will be like, oh, we sexualize. There's nothing there to both sexualize or anything at all.
Don't take her down.
There's nothing there. He's comfortable saying what he's saying because he's in his comfort zone. There's nothing surprising or unusual about whatever he's doing. Mama. That's all I have to say. Okay. Yeah. Mama. Which is crazy. Mama. Yeah.
Lady with the emojis, finish what you were saying.
PJ. So let me first say this, because I think there was a misunderstanding. I don't know what happened. Number one, we're all on the same page that this was wrong. So let me say it one more time for clarity, so everybody is hearing me and hearing me clear. It was wrong. No one's disagreeing with that. It was wrong. Are we clear? It was wrong, it was inappropriate, and it was out of bounds. Period. We're clear? All right, we got that situated. What I'm coming to try to understand is why. What would make someone like that make a comment about a 5-year-old, his own 5-year-old child? You understand? We're getting to the why. We're not on the condemning on the wrong is wrong. We all know it's wrong. But now we got to get to what's going on? What was his upbringing? What happened that he would say that about his own child? Not even his being his own child is not even the issue. It's the fact that it's a child, because it could have been a cousin. It could have been a niece. It could have been a friend. It shows and exposes his worldview on just kids, period. It shows the lack of boundaries that he has and understanding that he has. So that's why I put an age and understanding, because what I expect from a 23-year-old and this being somebody that's well in their 40s is two different things. The level of maturity, who you are at 18 is not the same person you are at 25. Who you are at 25 is not the same person you are at 40. It's not the same. So at the end of the day, I'm sitting here looking like, let me reason and understand. Number one, if this is a young person, I'm connected to, again, as I was saying before, this generation, this particular younger generation, they lack boundary and understanding on certain things. He probably looked at his child and connected how he naturally talked to his friends and talked to other people, and just saying that just carelessly, recklessly, with no nothing. It meant nothing. Or and I'm saying it because I'm not going to be so quick to condemn our own people. You understand? Because we got to apply reason. It's not with the performative outrage. Oh my God, I could never. You don't know what you're doing behind. We don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. Because the same way American people come look at me and see me go to Carnival and see all of this foolishness going, how we're naked and say, oh my God, you guys are so inappropriate. Why are you guys walking around the street naked and humping on each other? The same way they don't have understanding on Carnival and certain things in the culture. It's the same way. We have to apply understanding on where shit is coming from. It's the same thing. So again, I don't know the root of where the comment come from. But what we're going to add to this is that if these people are young, like I think they are, under 25 or around 25, and new parents, because a new parent also plays a part. There's no rule on how to parent your child. We don't know how he grew up. We don't know if his parents was inappropriate. Listen, my mother wasn't that way, but I have aunts, I have friends and family that grew up with parents that were very raunchy, very into the club life and talk very crazy to their kids. Very crazy. I was just on your live talking about Rosalie and her inappropriate level of parenting and the things that she say. And the same lady that came up before and said, oh, Rosalie don't mean anything. And she said her comment about her baby dad because of the cheating. It don't have roots. It don't mean that something's going on in the household. Rosalie just said that because, it's just related to the fact that she looks at him differently because if he can go cheat with some random woman, he would touch his child. You see how that don't make sense? You see how that don't make sense, right? All right. So again, back to this guy. It don't make sense for him to look at his child and say, you must love Backas. Again, this younger generation does not process the way 40 and up people process. They are very, very boundaryless. And I am not saying that we should not be condemning them, but at the same token, I want to understand, was there anybody that approached him to try to get some further understanding, to try to see what happened, to try to see why is he even thinking in that manner? What was his upbringing for him to even say that, to even have that view of a child in general, not just his child, just in general, to come up with that statement and not even have the boundary. Some elder should be in his inbox talking to him. And again, how you guys say beat and teach, they should be beating and teaching him. Especially if he's a new parent, especially if he's young, not sitting on no live being performative with some performative outrage. Oh my God, I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't this and that. We don't know. We don't know. You can't just come jump out and, oh my God, he's a pedophile, he's this and he's that. And what's the history? What's the root? Did anybody dig on anything? Did anybody find anything out? Y'all just condemning the young boy for what? And y'all sitting here listening to the same raunchy music, talking about jug up your hole and all this type of inappropriate shit. And y'all dance to it, y'all gyrate to it like it's appropriate, like it's normal. It's not normal. The over-sexualized music is not normal. The over-sexualized behavior, comments, is not normal. All of it is not normal. But just because he's the one that put it on display, in either intentionally or unintentionally, none of it is normal. And I'm connecting his comment to the influences that made him probably say it, not necessarily roots to something happened to him or he's a pedophile. I'm connecting the culture that he's growing up in that can help him say something like that, while also everybody understanding it's wrong. It's wrong. But we're not going to act like Jamaica is some type of, it's some culture that has this cloth over it. It's fucking raunchy. It's a large portion is just oversexed, is over-sexualized. The men sometimes don't even see the women as women. They see it as sexual objects. Something to use and abuse. Do as I say. That's how men see us. A lot of our own men. You understand? So again, don't be sitting up here with this performative outrage of, oh my God, he's wrong and trying to cast him as a pedophile and you don't have a history of him. Just understand the root. Let's understand. You guys know why? Do any of you guys know him? Are you guys, or any of you guys trying to understand muted. I don't know if you did that purposely.
The question I would ask you, right? The question I would ask you, the pedophiles in America that the government of America would catch and send them to prison and then let them out. You think they're sitting them in a corner and asking them why they do it? Do you feel like the kids that are being hurt by these pedophiles want to know why they do it?
So we're condemning him off of one incident, or does he have a history of being inappropriate? That's what I'm gonna ask you. Are we condemning him off of this one situation?
All right. So you're saying if you see me looking at my 5-year-old daughter and telling my 5-year-old daughter that she loves Backshot, you'd want to know why I say it? You'd want to see if it's something that I've said to a little girl before? That you'd want to find out if it's something, what is going through my mind?
That comment, pedophiles have a history and a profile. They don't just make comments. There's looks, there's behavior, there's other things happening. So there's a way that they touch you. There's other things that they say. There's other things that they do. A pedophile don't just grow up and make one comment and that's it. There's a string of calculated behavior that they have.
So what are you saying? All right. So what are you saying about this situation?
This is a guy that's been coming on live multiple times.
All right. I don't know if you
said anything else that's been red flag worthy.
Hold on. You see, with me, I don't know his live. I don't care if he's coming on live. Let me tell you how I am. You see, if you do something and I can find the proof of what you do, I'll come out here and speak about it or against it. If it's something that is bad, I'm going to talk against it. If it's something that is good, I will talk about it. But you see, once you do something wrong, my job is not to find out why you do it, why you say it, and then nothing like that. My job is to come out and make people around see that a child is in danger. I don't give two shits about you as the adult, because you as the adult should have known better than to come out and make a statement like that. So you are saying that I need to find out about this adult first before I cast this adult in judgment. As I say, and I'm saying this to you with all respect, I wish somebody would put a gun to his mouth and squeeze the trigger.
So this is not a beat and teach moment. If he's a young person under 25, this is not a beat and teach moment. If he's a first-time parent,
we don't. You see, because all right, you said you are Jamaican. You would say you're a Jamaican background because you have Jamaican parents. So you've probably not grown up. You say you're not grown up in Jamaica, right?
I lived in Jamaica for 3 years.
Okay, you lived in Jamaica for 3 years. That's nothing. I have lived in Jamaica for 20 odd years.
Right.
Listen to me. You see, based on the culture that we are, the Jamaica that we grew up in, we have seen so many women and kids who have gone through similar situation like this, and nobody is held responsible for it. A young lady just came up in the box, Jodian. She said she went through it. Her daughter went through it. And the justice she got from that is to migrate to America. And you're telling me no. When we see it act out now, that we're in the what, 25th century or whatever we're in, or wherever we are now, we should not push a man under the bus. We should find out why he's doing these things.
What I'm saying is, I asked you if we're condemning this boy off of one comment.
Yes,
and you
100%, 150 million percent.
And what I am saying is, yes, he's wrong. And in my opinion, unless anybody else has...
God knows it don't make no sense no more. Because again, we cannot come up here and see them, and these are the behaviors that we justify and try to make them feel like, say, yo, something good them I do. Yo, listen to me now. Yo, let me tell you something now. Let me tell you about me now. If you don't know me, I'll tell you no, because I guess you don't know. Me is that boy I will love sit down and listen. And the very fact that I sit down and listen is because I sit and I listen. And I listen because it's always women who justify these behaviors and think these behaviors are okay and think we look into these behaviors. It's always women. And that's why I'm sitting up here and I say, yo, boom, I don't know if she's a mother, but I think she's a woman and a child, a 5-year-old baby. You are saying I should look at a man and try to understand why him tell a 5-year-old him. No, cut that shit. I should look at a father with telling 5-year-old daughter, say, oh, you love Backas. Me must think why him bumbo blood clot say that. Excuse me language. Yo, no sick in no head as woman. Someone is sick. Yo, no fun is sick. Mama Tara, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Someone is sick in no head. For me sit down and think about a man where I look on a 5-year-old and I say, a Backas you love. And if you think say your wine say that, hey, with no apology, if you get thin up, because I want me I try to hold myself from morning and if I know how me stay and me I try to behave myself. Yo, if you get chop up, what we not talk about? What we not talk about as a woman? How do you justify saying that me if you look into a man and no, me not look into him as a father? Your first instinct as a father, and let me tell you, I'm going to talk this now, I don't care how no boy I feel. If you are afraid to change your daughter, something wrong with you. If you are afraid to have your baby daughter born and you're afraid to change your palm, yeah, Phil, yo, Munchi, come here. When I come here, yeah, man, somebody come here fast, cause when I know, oh, say, let me make one in the talk. Let me make, Shorty talk. Come, Shorty talk.
Hi, Reidy, how are you?
What on the shot? DJ Ross. What on the shot?
Hey,
DJ Ross.
the phone is stick. The phone is stuck. The phone is stuck. Me don't know. Maybe I try unmute it, but it is stuck. What me I say, Reidy? Yo, some people sick round here, you know.
Oh, boy.
Some people sick to fuck round here, Reidy. I'm a support where you say 1,000,000%. Imagine me get 8 youth, right? 5 girl and 3 boy, right? And me grow the whole of them. You see me I deal with? Mother did them, all of them grow on my foot. And a guy who tell me say, yeah, him not change him little girl, little baby. Eh? And this man, you know what, look on a 5-year-old, I tell a 5-year-old that. You tell me, man, I hang him forget hang up. Hang him forget hang up, brother. Because I don't know our man for reach this so. You know see it? I don't know our man for reach this already. You know see it? Whether a film pitney or a film pitney. A 5-year-old a baby, John. 5-year-old a baby. Oh, the fuck come on all up on a 5-year-old and not tell a little 5-year-old that. Eh?
Third way.
Yeah, man, you forget hang up, man. Can't support that, brother. And enough of them something you go on. You know see it? Enough of them something you go on, brother. Because all me know I have my little 5-year-old daughter or even one 10-year-old daughter. And a guy go move to all my little daughter. Tell me now, what go happen? What is going to happen? Because right that's why draw me out. You know see it? A joke rasta. Some of them people, some of them women here too, I just say them support the fuckery. Some of them. Some woman should have can't breed if you have pitney. Some man should have can't breed a woman, brother. Trust me. Some man don't have no lot nor part round pitney. Period. Not suppose you have no lot nor part round pitney, brother. You know see it? Jaja. There's something a sickening, brother. So I drive a coming out, I just scroll across, you know. And yeah, I tell you, say, because you know, me a man, me listen all the while still, you know. You know, see it. And I scroll past and when me see, I say, no, man, because I'm not even that year good. I say, no, man, what you really I say? A man now look on him 5-year-old daughter and tell him that? Tell her that? Oh, fuck, man. Cha-cha. That coming like a man now look on him daughter and say, yes, his daughter grew up to be a nice young lady. And because his daughter grew up to be a nice young lady, him should be the first person for deal with her a certain way. Eh? What want to tell me, say? A joke. Right now you come like me big so hungry no blood clot. Not in that traffic jam and nothing bother me like this little situation here. Trust me, man. Because when a man I go say them thing there, he come like me just a look back for my daughter them. Eh? Blood clot. John no star. Enough of them youth them need to go check out, man. Enough of them youth here talk about get pitney. You know? Them not ready. Them not ready. Enough of them sick, brother. Enough of them sick. Joke. Let's make the people them talk here, man, because trust me.
Alright, big up your general. Respect.
The best, brother.
Hold on there before. Hold on there, Reidy. Ready?
Yeah, brother.
Sorry, Reid. You drink some water and I go?
Yeah, man, me good man. Yo,
Sure.
you know the wickedest thing? Brother, is as a person who comes over here and advocates for women and picnic, mostly, it is so heartbroken to hear women, I'm telling you now. I am seeing the pattern where a lot of these women kind of support the man them with those certain things in the brother. That means seeing the brother, because when you look at Jeremy comment section in the brother, a woman in there tell Jeremy say you are joking on. Yo brother, we don't play joke when it come to my kid. You think say you can't run on joke when it come to my pitney man? You can't don't play with me, brother. As me say, me go on look a birthday party, you have a 5-year-old and me 5-year-old. Your 5-year-old son not supposed to come kiss me 5-year-old little baby. Make him keep that. Kiss mommy and daddy. No come out here so can me go stop him and say, yo, no. I'm gonna tell you, say, yo, don't make a cute put him out for me, yo.
You see, the same time me see your eyelash and start go. I know Mama Tara there, I see it.
Brother, nobody knows. Munch them probably piss off because me other back to the box, you know, but there's a reason. Man. There's a reason because you want to listen to what she's trying to say. I mean, you see what we do is try to justify people's behaviors by talking about our music or this or that and or that and or that. Brother, we cannot use them the things that a person, and I put it 18-year or older, right, is considered an adult and you make adult decision, right? And you can't be an adult and feel like they go setting and at the end of the day you just sit and everything is good. No, you know, just sit and everything is good, especially when you decide say, as an adult you go have sex. Alright, this time you go have sex and girl get pregnant and you bring forth a baby. Yo, as a man, as men, we supposed to protect our daughters, our kids, brother. We are every time they come, we are protector, I'm a provider. That didn't come out every time, man. No, that the woman them come out every time. You should be a protector and provider. You should do. So yo, me I protect my daughter. Them, no want nobody come tell me crap, brother. And no woman I come talk foolish to me years, brother. And I talk about say find out why a man I touch. No, do not. For me no want find out why you touch your daughter. Me no want find out why. You need to.
Give reason to do it again.
Jealous, bro. Jealous. And by tongue. Because we watch a man, and that the lady come out earlier on, you know. We have watched a man grape a 8-year-old, go to prison, 3 years, come back again and grape another child, go to prison for 3 years, come back again and grape unalive one child, brother. So what y'all say? We should have yo, them people say this a murk, them people America where people are, where them little scientists are trying to get in a man brain and find out why they trouble little bit, you know. When them should have put into jealousy, brother. No for them boy when them a try. Me know this person is a pedo. We're trying to find out we're trying to go in his mind. Me no want in your mind when you have how much little people you traumatize you rest and feed them life and we will sit down and study you why you are do it. So you are saying the very fact that him said this to him daughter, he had come out and act this are the same thing he don't want if it do. Sit down and find out why him molesting daughter. You left me alone, What a person.
Well, it's simple, right? I go mute. And my time, because I come for the man that we know changing baby, I come for. Hold on.
Well, you hold on it. Stella, come through now.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody?
Hi, how are you?
All right. You know what I've just realized since this whole situation is that we're a society of enablers and a society of basically accepting bare minimum and just nonsense and passing it off as if it's okay. And it's very sad. There is no logical reason why he should have said that. I don't care what his background is. I don't care what his parents' situation is. You're an adult. And as an adult, you're responsible for your own behavior, your own actions. You're grown. As a grown man, if your first thought process is when that child is bent over is, I'm going to think to say this says a lot about you mentally.
Oh.
Are we trying to, like, you're giving us the idea that your serotonin levels are off, like, but even then, you need to seriously check yourself. And you know why you have men who are frustrated with women in society now is because women tend to coddle and enable this behavior, and therefore there's no amount of punishment that happens. So it keeps happening over and over and over and over and over. And now we've descended into the chaos that we have in society, and then we cannot go back to where we were. Values and tradition is out the door and gone. So we're just all over the place now. There's no excuse for his behavior. I don't want people to come up here and make excuses about this is the first time. That is not something that a grown man with a child. As a father, your job is to educate, edify, uplift, encourage, and protect your child. What part of that is protection, educating, edifying, or any of the above that I just stated? He did none of the above. You're now sexualizing your child, and predators who are around are seeing you do that and now feel comfortable doing that, whether in your space or outside of your space. And that is the issue at hand. Let's be very clear. There's no excuse. Poor parent, rich parent, they're parents who are from less well-off situations that have raised impeccable kids and have never ever put them in that kind of situation. So I don't want to hear excuses. We need to address that situation, and we need to start holding these people accountable for their disturbing and just downright disgusting behavior, and stop highlighting them and giving them all kinds of likes and views and shares and clout. Shut it down and let's move on to better and be better as people. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Please do not even realize that you big up yourself. Sorry. I didn't realize that you enough love, mama. Big up yourself. Shawty, come through.
Hi, Reidy.
Alright.
Earlier, while I was laughing, it's because I remember the last time I talked about these dirty, unscrupulous people, them report my page, right? Them same people, them related, them scoundrel there, them report my page. And then to sit and listen to that woman talking about we should sit down and be psychologists to find out what he has experienced in his lifetime for him to say such a thing. If he's saying such a thing to his child, what would he say to a stranger's child or do? Then another lady was making a comment that, oh, the way how the child bend over, it may be like the child is seeing. That's our next thing of over sexualizing. Maybe she sees somebody bending up to pick up something in that we are not stooping, because a lot of elderly people from back in the days does not stoop to take up anything. They bend over like that, and people, I'm always used to hear say, don't bend that way, it hurts your back. So again, that is our next over sexualized thing that we do. Yes, we are over sexualized, but there's no excuse for what him do, and it look like it's running at them family. This look like it is hereditary. This is a trait, because you can sit down at any time I see that young man, my spirit never like him none all, and my spirit easy for not like people, and it never rang it. What day my mother come to me with it, you know, but she say I'm going to find. I said to her, I say my nearly because my mother read them. I said, no, bring up them people and name to me on my phone. If you have my phone bill, don't bring them up. And see him, so that is the last week she say to me, see him come this week here with it. When I scroll and I see it, I say, this real? I never want to investigate it in the comments. I like them people, I know, I just avoid them. But you can't avoid it everywhere and them come by your life and I see it, and then know this woman attack, all kind of things. She know what it is to grow up in a Jamaican society when 80 or 70% of kids or women have been molested. And when this are going to stop, and what are we going to do to stop this from happening? When is it going to be over? What can we do to stop this and fix this? When are the penalties going to be harsher for these people when them even make certain comments? Some of them yai want juke out. As them look on the pin, them juke out them yai. We know why we need to use some of them people as example. We don't need them to prove nothing. No. When them do certain things, we just read them and string them up, find them up alive. Can't be come over live and talk about the same thing. Every week, every 2 weeks, it's a pedophile. I do the same thing over. We come and start talk. Talking now help us want to get rid of some of them and rub out them life. Tired for your talk about this now. Me tired for you see different faces and do the same shit over and over again, and nothing to come out of it. And that me want to know. Me want to see a boy come right now and do something to that little baby right so, and see where at me right so right now. We are tired of it. We need a solution. We need stricter penalties for these things. People need to stop say certain things and stop. Oh, we just a talk about this, talk about. So not talk about nothing, want to get rid of them. They come and talk about him age. When age after doing the things them what him must say, and him not say him not supposed to say, because him even said to her, crop out this out of the video. So that means he knows what he said was wrong and inappropriate. Am I not correct? Doesn't he know this? Really have a nice day, yeah, man, because this is something with my blood pressure.
All right, Miguel. No, make you go up too far, please.
Alright.
All right. Let me skip me two people that man come. Betty, come through now. Betty, lady,
Yes, uncle.
yes, ma'am, your time.
You're pretty. Oh, hi, Reidy. So what I am basically saying,
Sorry.
no, it's okay, it's okay. What I'm basically saying is that at this point, I don't believe there's any justification for anything. We don't need to be asking a bunch of questions. At the end of the day, all we need to do is to take some serious actions. And the fact that there are resources and stuff like that, those who know information about her can always come forward and say some stuff. I do know her. I know that she was pregnant from she was 13 years old.
Jesus Christ. Yo,
She was pregnant from she was 13. I am not lying. I don't have to lie, really. I am not lying. I'm not lying. She got pregnant by this young man from she was 13 years old. She stopped going to high school. And she's somebody who you cannot talk to about anything. She don't have no manners. She not have no behavior. You understand what I say? And
so how old is her now?
She's 23 now.
So
is it that she's 13 or 14? I don't know all the baby, but she may get pregnant in high school. Because I remember when I was going to school, because me never got school, Ushpad, them did they. Me got school separate. But this man, I call my mother and ask about it because my mother know fear her mother. I'm say to my mother, and my mother, a long time something happened. She said she had 23, so she say. But I know that the boy is older than her. So when people say she had 23, I have to go by what she's saying now, because remember, it's not my personal friend or anything. I've had conversations with her, and me know say the type of persons that I go associate myself with, I would not associate myself with her. She said she's 23. I don't believe she's 23 years old, because when I was going to school, she was pregnant in high school. She come from Linstead, and if you want me to talk more information, really, I can.
No, mama.
She come from Linstead. You understand what I say? So, I'm gonna call my mother this morning. I'm gonna talk to my mother about it, because I believe, and where I'm, me different. So, we can't readily go on, get but I am going to make sure that whatever part me can play into making this reach party for reach, it's supposed to reach there, because there is no way how you're gonna tell her she's not, if she, anyways,
don't listen
let me
to
not listen to them. There is no way she supposed to breed when she did in high school, whether she had 13, 14, 15 in the high school, she get pregnant. There is no way she's supposed to go through so much as a teenage mother and come and allow them something here for happen. So actions, that's all. We don't need nobody for come and ask the question. As this one bag of investigation to make it happen a second time, and none of them something there. Actions that me believe in. It's simple, honestly. There's no bag of ring my row, no bag of wally for this, no wally for that. Just actions. Thank you.
All right, mama. Thank you very much.
Wait, before anybody else, that, because me have some information, a lot of people close to her or whatever. If anybody wants to inbox me with anything, I'm available to accept that.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Munchi, don't cuss me. I know you might want to cuss me. Come through, Munchi. But
Tear me for tear off your head.
No.
Tear me for tear off your head. But me understand where you come from. You get it.
You see, because we talk about it all the while, sometimes it's good to show up.
I understand, but what's your name? PJ. You see, say still in a comment, but be nice, cause me only be nice, make you still in a comment. But age not nothing to do with it, cause when she go say, because he's in his early 20s or mid 20s, age has nothing to do with it. Because if you check the rate of the age people, them what them molest people pitney, most of them are in their late 30s going to 40. So when you all say age and whatsoever, no, point blank, you wrong in if you say it, in if you come on time out and the mother this as bad kind, should I get a hot pot right this so. Nothing about it right, and you should have learned from what happened with CMR. You should have learned and know, say, if even in your head it should have come out on video and not at all, it should have say you should have protect yourself from everything what you do with the media, because you see what your brother go through, and then you when come to CMR defense, say your brother not do certain things, so me can't expect better. I don't want to know why, I don't care why. It shouldn't happen, it shouldn't say. None at all. Point blank, period. That me believe in. And these are the things when me talk about Friday. The mother trusts the father, and this is what it leads up to. Cause see it? Me know in her big head, cause she go say a joking son of me, and you tell me, say you say it 2 times. Say, yes, they love Backshot, and a Backas they love. Watch him. Yeah man, a Backas they love like Reds, and I saw him a behave. Really? Really? And then you go say me if you go find out why? No really. Me know when they go in, that's why I take her down, but so you go, me there. But if you let me up from here, I tell you to let it down.
No.
Mama Tara go flag you.
No.
Me be bad.
No.
We are here to protect you.
No.
Make me, Gaza and Ananda do the attack in our emoja. You not do it.
No, but guess what?
Remember you work towards something, we have to protect the image there, you know.
Okay, mama.
So, but we are here to support you. You know that.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know what Munchi, when I no fight to come over and say it, and people now see it. So sometimes you have to make people see it. You have to make 1,500. You have to make people see, say, when we say women are enabler of these men. When women come out in defense of these men, it's not no joke. When we are saying, yo, when these men trouble our daughters and our son, women are the ones that are coming out defending them, are trying to justify what they're doing. No, no, sir. Moja, what my friend? Let me call it, you know. Oh boy.
Yeah, I agree with Munchin. I beat, I forget beat, but I just go and play some Jada Kingdom, man, because I'm dark in a dog.
Emoja, what on Emoja? Ready, you bring up nobody else?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, we can't. Yeah, man, we gonna bring up some more people.
Alright, hold on. Now, what me want to say, right, really, you see people them want come up here like a girl a while ago, come and say she's this or she's that. You see, if you're not sure, stop, come make it sound like say you talk facts. Cause you are make we look bad in one sense when you are come and say, oh, she get pregnant at 13, but she at 23 now. Me not disrespect you or anything, but that
No, she said she not believe that. That's a lie. Cause people say she at 23. But she
No, really, she also said the girl says she at 23. And she said she not believe she don't believe the person who tell her age. That's why I said don't come up and say some things if you're not actually sure. Cause look on it now, when you ain't yet 13, you start thinking now, say, Jaja so young and you're not sure. So it already a message for your mind now, make your mind gone somewhere else gonna say, oh, she get pregnant at 13 or whatever.
All right.
So
that's why she said she is 23. See, somebody else said she's 18. And all that.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's a lot of different age you get. So you don't know which one figure say, oh, if she had that or if she had not that.
No, but you know, so we're not going to run with nothing where we don't know fully break.
So, what the age have to do with what it take place?
Me attack like other people, as in when the people are scream record you, and you're going to hear so over the platform say, oh, the girl like this and the girl like that. And that me I say that the same.
Yeah, but what her age have to do with what take place?
No. Me just come up and I try to say, oh, she get pregnant when she at 30.
No, what the girl was saying, she means say she's not 20 and she don't believe it because she never got school. And that she say.
Yeah, but Munch, that don't mean anything. Not because you're in high school, you just can't be older than what you think you're supposed to be.
Like, but the age now nothing to do with what is happening here. At the end of the day, CMR brother fucked up by say what I say.
Correct.
And we're not defending him. The baby mother this as bad to go on the bus like him. So we're not defending none of the two of them. And the two of them are enable and PJ what's a can't enable it. Cause when PJ go tell us, so you need to find out why and we need to crucify him for him first offense. One for to make him make second, third and fourth. That's crazy.
Munchie that they fuck with what they want they say to be, and that's why I come out of the box. You know, say me come up in the box and me come out. Because me know
you know long me down there they tell Reidy if you put me back in the box. Put me in the box because me they can't shut it down. It is rubbish. And when you go say early 20s or late 20s, the age has nothing to do with it because some of these young parents are way better than the older parents. And then she made the comment in the comment to say only a poor parent would say that. What the fuck you saying? What are you saying? Oh, yeah, only a poor parent would make the statement, but a rich parent would have do the action then. What she say? What she say?
Miss Bell, if you ever listen to what me I say, me I talk to Reidy within platform, but no make people can spread misinformation. That's what I am talking about. Me don't know who are listening, you know. But that me I say to Reidy, don't make people come up here, come and spread things what them don't sure about. Because that girl, even though she go to school with him, she not sure of the girl age. So don't come make you try to say something when you're not sure if I saw it go or not. Don't come and do that. Because at the end of the day, when you all gone, and we are going over here and look bad in the sense of, oh, it come from this platform here, say, oh, the girl was this and the girl was that. That me I talk about.
But guys, it don't really matter what age be right now, what happened you talk about now, what we can.
No, it don't matter. That, you know. Me know that, but if you know the people that stay on the internet, remember, a lot of people don't like Reidy in general. If you have to understand with certain things step on the platform, you have to stop it before you go far. I will know a lot of people try to twist it around. That's just that me I said.
We didn't have to give a damn if they don't like it. I'm going to clear you there.
Me understand what me say. I think Reidy understand what me say in the sense of when people are come contact some people. Because remember that you see the reason why you see the reason why them say the girl at 30 when she get pregnant because them are basically trying to say a long time the boy I do this and do that, you know. And that's why them use the 30, you know.
We don't know about that though.
So now that me I say, don't make them come and spread misinformation. That's what I'm saying.
I want woman come back and say no, yo, just report them, make them go investigate them, make a child the one test. The only thing that what you can do. Now worry about one we don't know about.
All right. We understand where all out now come from. I understand the Gaza. So Gaza try to make we stay in a way light that we've been in for the longest. When we come with credible information. But remember, one of the things, guys, remember saying we are coming with them information. We are here what them I say. We go do research after because remember I said me not say that somebody say it. So we do. But me understand where you come from, brother. I know where I said to.
Let me say something before me come on feeling ready. Because me don't understand why people are asked why. Because me not really think why is necessary, because to be honest, if I were for me that's that and not to say that like a man said that, me no want to know why I say it, you know, to be honest with you, you know. Me no need to know no why. No why shouldn't be right. A fool in she say and that just point blank. If you get one, if you get and leave it as that. We don't need to understand why him say it, where it come from. Me not give a fuck about all of that shit. Sorry for my language. But me not really business about the why. And then, yo, me don't know. Me hear a man come up and say, from him pitney a sitting name now, him not I wife he change this and change. Me not everybody different still. But me not understand how me understand how some people rethink of that if they go in a one scenario before or whatever. Me no know, but me can't think of that with me pitney.
Me neither.
Me not me no know. Some people make this just different in some cases, you know. But one daughter me have and one son me have. And every day me say it. Me pray to God nobody no trouble them. I swear to God, me pray to God. Cause me and nobody now got quote. Me not go on no news, go have no conversation with nobody. Me not ask nobody why. I don't really give a fuck. Somebody just about dead. That's about it. Me not really business how anybody want to take it. Them two pitney what me have right here, so them me a live for. So if you don't mess with one of them, you just know say. Me not go on no news, go ask nobody if you know forgiveness. Cause me not even want you to go to jail. Cause me not report you. Me not even want you to get arrested or anything. I swear to God. But everybody is different. Some people, they want to know why. They want people to go in a prison to get locked up because they want justice. Everybody is different. I know them priests, they want for them justice. But you see the people them in a Jamaica in the sense of when they a chat about them are this and that, them run yes and them can't do this. Like, every day them can get up and then go kill, then go analyze them one another over foolish, scamming money and all of them foolish thing. But not, you never once yet hear one of them get up and go analyze a man for your grape or pitney or do anything like that. You never hear one of them get up and do that yet, you know. Them always just get up and go do it over some things when I make no sense. Them all fight some war right now, but they don't have no clue to why the war are fight. It's just because them live in a neighborhood and the people them did it and a man come give them a thing and then go fight it. But you never hear one of them get up and say them go analyze a man because he rape a little girl along this or not or this or that. But I mean I understand. I not live at Jamaica full time right now still, so I don't know what to say, but boy.
Remember when I talk about the days them in the brother when a man decides to go grape, you know. You would rather lose in life than even go to jail or then go be in jail. Man go to prison brother for 3 years and come out back and gone back to prison, bro.
But really, he shouldn't go to prison in the first place, so that I don't understand. He shouldn't go in the first place. But I don't know. Everybody want to follow the system. One more thing, really, right? When people are talking about Andrew need to do this and Andrew need to do that, Andrew not supposed to raise your pitney, you know. Andrew and a person was supposed to raise a pitney. Andrew is a person was supposed to sitting there with the country. Him play a little part in the thing of the laws them or whatever. But are you supposed to raise your pitney? You supposed to know what your pitney do from what your pitney not do, who your pitney are grown from where them not grown. That's your responsibility. And nobody, no parents are supposed to have no excuse if something bad happen to them pitney, especially when they're so young or whatever, no parents are supposed to have no excuse to, or in a no sense, but me couldn't do this because me I forgot this, so if me never got this and that to that. You're not supposed to have no fucking excuse if something bad happen to your pitney. It's your responsibility. And you go lay down and have them. Me done. Come here, I get heated.
Alright, really, let me drop this real quick. Good evening, cause me have to head off to work, but I want to play this video for you and the platform to hear.
Okay.
This is a second video with the same guy and the baby girl.
He said, Daddy, lift her up onto sir. Yes, Dada. Kiss Dada again. Suck out Dada tongue.
Lady, you're lying. Me have to get a video there for you. No, not like that.
Maybe that tell us Adby because me have to go work. I'm going to send it to you. But me I go play it one more time so your platform can hear it, and then I send it to you because I have to go to work.
Kiss her, Daddy. Lift her up and kiss her.
That's your mom.
Kiss Dada. Kiss Dada again. Suck out Dada tongue. Guys, Bill. Kiss her, Daddy.
Alright, so I have to go to work right now. I'm going to send you the video. It's a good thing you add me before me have to leave out.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, cool.
So, I just want to ask the lady, now where we just up in the box. Do we need to investigate some more now and find out why wanting that to suck out in tongue? Yo, Bill friends, come here, man.
Yo, manners and respect, you know.
Big up yourself, my general.
Yeah, like, yo.
Cut it off. Take me down. My belly move. Me keep me weak. Me can't even bother say when me did come up here. So if you say, "Uno, take me out, please, me beg you. Jesus Christ, take me down out of this. My belly hurt me. Me blow.
Yo, more time we are in our life. I understand when munch them I say still, but more time we are in our life, we have to make people dig a hole so deep that them can't climb out of it. You understand? And that's exactly where that lady there, whatever she name, 813, that's exactly what she do. Because I don't know in what context that statement say the picnic like Backas would have make sense. In what context that would have make sense, bro? Zine? No, in no context at all. Zine, so you already know say she corrupt, just like how CMR bloodline corrupt. Zine? And I almost never believe when you say 5, can we just enter the live, you know, but you see when you say 5-year-old, him say to him, 5-year-old daughter. I mean, it wouldn't even matter if it was a 13-year-old or a 15-year-old daughter. Zine is a minor. I actually come off of the live, I'm going to search the video, I'm hearing for myself. Zine, and it kind of mash up my meds a little bit, especially when she say, oh, she got cut out. She got cut it out of the video. That means she knows it wrong as well, you know. Zine, so the whole of them come up, corrupt, bro. The whole of them. Zine, all him right now, female for bust up, straight up. Him not for there in no community. Zine, make him go live a bush or something, bro. None of them, nothing, I'm, for you for coming and say, oh, what's the context and he's a young man and you have to know where I got through him head. Like, nah, man, you for go one side as well. Zine, a full time now people take a stand against them man. Yeah. Him and him, people like him and him brother. And this lady who I talk about, not even a lady, I'm all conky behind that. Zine, we are talking about, oh, we must understand, and she still in a comment to defend it. And that's even worse. And the lady just come and play something else and kind of mash up my meds again. I mean, I say, no way. Zine, no way. I'm just a listen because like I said, I'm just not too long forward on the live, so for somebody else to come up and say, oh, him not even like change him data, like, what you feel think about, what else you feel think about, but forget the baby clean. You get me, I say? Me have my daughter whole now still. See, so a long time before me since me change diaper and them thing, but that's the only thing me can remember thinking of, getting the baby clean. That's it. See? So all of them people are kind of weird to me, bro. And yeah, them not for there, them not deserve a spot in a society. You understand? And that's it. We don't write this up.
I respect Bill friends. Unforgettable truth. Come true now.
Hey, good afternoon. I just wanted to say that I joined the discussion very late, and it's quite disheartening hearing what I've literally heard, especially the last video that the lady played. But I remember, let's piggyback a little. Do you remember like when the allegations were out against CMR that he had molested his stepdaughter? She was the same one who came out and she was defending him. And she was the same one who actually said that, oh, CMR don't know nobody nothing. It's an old video of him in court. Yeah, there's a video of it.
Who came out to defend him?
The young lady in the background, she was sitting on a wall and people used to drag her on the internet.
Okay.
People used to drag her a lot about it until she had to leave the internet for a period of time. People cuss her and tell her about how a Chrissy old broke she get make she go answer, and she was so ashamed she'd have to leave the internet a little bit. Yeah, her name is Mimi. So she came out and she was defending it. She was saying about how, oh, it's an old video and CMR no rape no CMR no do a little girl nothing and this and that, and it was so disheartening. So to hear that she was actually saying in the video that she would have removed it, it doesn't surprise me. And beforehand, after hearing her for the first time, I would never ever be surprised about somebody like her, because of what my first impression of her was with that video. So what I do think though is you have the child's advocate for Jamaica, and what I don't like, I know you've heard my voice on here before because I came on here once.
Yeah, because I realize we're friends.
But yeah, you have the child's advocate for Jamaica. You have these people, and you know they're sitting in their chairs, you know, warming the seat, and they're not playing their active role that they should be playing, you know, to ensure that this nation, you know, the children of this nation's is properly secured. And I think it is totally wrong. You have CDA. A lot of times when cases go to CDA about this, people are saying, oh, report them to CDA, right? No problem. Report the child to CDA. It's just a one-day wonder. I remember once somebody kicked a 5-year-old through a door, and I love children to my heart. I can't tell you that. Pitney can't fool me any day. It's just sad. Say, you know, I'm so wise, but I can be so weak for children, but at the same time, I have to be objective in my weakness for children. I remember somebody kicking a 5-year-old through a door, and I called the police, and you know, the police took the child. And it was like 2 days after, the same drunkhead woman have got the pitney again. And see, they did no follow-ups, they did no counseling, they did nothing. So it is it's a dead case a lot of time in Jamaica. We have these bodies, and these bodies actually just have the name, but they don't act in their true capacity. The law is there, but nothing is there to really propel them to act as such. So report them to CDA, but it's just a case that's going to be there, and what is going to come out of it next. What happened a lot of times, why we see these agencies take strong action, is because the media is oftentimes on their back and things get publicized. So it's really sad that this is a culture of Jamaica, and you know, if it is not out there and if it is not damning to the agency itself, nobody will care, nobody will do anything about it. What we need to do though is to ensure that we don't stop talking about this, because everybody here is supposed to know that Jamaica is a 9-day culture. It come like a 9-night kind of thing. You know, like something happened today, and because of the amount of events that's happening, you know, it dies down easily. Something like this should have never died. It should never die down, and this is the reason as to why we have so many boys and girls being not like being a monster in society. You know, it begins at the home because, you know, they keep these things until they're 18-year-old. A lot of time, the first time a lot of people talk about abuse is when they were 18. And it is so sad. And throughout that period developing until 18, you know, you have a mindset that is hard to change. Whether you want to believe it or not, you're growing to society, you kind of have a little, what do I call it, a little off response about a lot of things. So it's like we need to do something about this, and it should never ever die down. Just like how the CMR case, it's like eventually die down. People are defending him right now and they say, oh, him should be back in the house with him stepdaughter and things like this. I don't believe it went the way it went, like how they might try to portray it on the media. And if this is the behavior of the bigger brother, and no, this is the publicized behavior about the little brother, then it's just one family at Anchor, whether you want to believe it or not. And it is sad to say that it seems like molestation and perversion running at them DNA, and they are nasty, they're disgusting. And people like them, you know, we might think, you know, things won't reach them, you know, but you see, because of the culture like Jamaica, they will go somewhere else and try it, and they'll get cooked. And I don't feel like CMR, his days is over. He's just experiencing the calmness of the water now. So just as his brother, he's just experiencing the calmness of the water now. But you see, when trouble ready to take them, it is irreversible. Remember I tell you that. And we should stand against these things. We should stand against abuse for our children, have zero tolerance for it, never stop talking about it. And if you want to sound like a broken record, then go ahead, sound like a broken record, but never stop talking about it. This is the reason as to why crime is so high in Jamaica. And whether you want to believe it or not, it is same little girl with them broken mentality come and persuade a lot of these broken boys. And then the criminal network continues, if you get what I'm saying. You know, like, we need to really fix this mentality. And any waste girl in the comment, you know, out there defending CMR and him brother or whatever, you're nasty, you're disgusting, or probably you got abused when you were a kid, and you find that it is a way to justify it. It is not a way to justify it. You need to go seek healing, and you need to go seek God. That's what you need to seek. Too much abuse is going on in Jamaica. You read this sitting about the little girl other day that was found in the barrel, like. That is so sad. You think father and rape them pitney, they do them pitney bad too? Especially country areas of Jamaica. No fathers are touch them daughter. Rural areas of Jamaica. This is a tradition, and it must stop. I can't imagine somebody like this coming in front of me as a prosecutor later on. I just have the, you know, the zeal, just everything that it feels good to just say, okay, I remember your face. And I say, you know what? Enough evidence is out there. I put you away and never see there again. Because people like you, a lot of times there is no rehabilitation for you, because no matter what rehabilitation try with some people like them, they can't come, them can't come to. And you want me to tell you something? It is sad to say this is coming from somebody like me, you know, but I believe that. You see, a lot of crimes in Jamaica, like people who commit some of the crimes in Jamaica, like stealing, stealing and like molestation and anything related to sexual abuse. I can tell you that these people are hard to rehabilitate. And a lot of times murderers are very hard to rehabilitate, but you can't work on them in a way, I don't know how to explain, but to improve them a lot. But you see, people who are sexual offenders, it is something that is truly engraved in them, and they never really and truly turn away from it. Like, they never really and truly turn away from it. Look on the man who killed Pitney and put him in a barrel the other day. Like, and I'm not justifying anything from murders. It's just murders. It's just to show you, like, a difference in the mindset and how you can reach out to some people as opposed to how you can reach out to some people. Because some people are like, if I get what I say, like the rehabilitation rate, it is more, you see, a better outcome in people like those than people like the rapists. Because as somebody said, it's psychologically, understand? Everything is psychological, but this is more engraved psychologically. The man that killed a little girl other day, you know, he was a past sexual offender, you know.
Yeah,
and
man. I thought, as a matter of fact, 2 times he went to prison for it.
Exactly. And he came back and he did the same thing again. And can I tell you something? This is not just a one person thing. In Jamaica, when this happens over and over again, really, it is people who have done it over and over and over and over and over again that keep on doing it. And it's funny how always somebody will know your family close do it. So in a hard to say fathers like him are going to change, are not going to change. It is not hard. Cause if you can say that about a little girl where it's supposed to be hard to look upon cause your daughter. No. What about when you touch teenage stage and you start, having little breasts and period? Probably seeing pop out pregnant out of nowhere. And the same mother go want that shit way because guess what? You did a try cover up this so why you wouldn't try cover up later on? It's a nasty culture, Jamaica. Other day I was talking about it that a lot of times we try to punish the pedophiles in Jamaica when they are not. For example, we have the types of pedophile that we punish in Jamaica. You can tell me when you want me to stop talking. But we have the type of pedophiles that we punish in Jamaica. And let me just break it down. You see, from my perspective, I believe that, you see, when an older man is just with a teenager, a lot of time people will call him out and say, boy, Jimmy, what listening? Because look when you take up Stacy 16-year-old daughter. But me tell you something, say when the taxi man and the bus man them there with the little girl them, that is glorified. Nobody not really see it to talk about, So there are different type of ways in which Jamaica praise pedophiles, and it's a part of the culture. You understand? People see some pedophile and call them out, and people see some other one right in front of them face and fail to call them out. You realize it? You have some of them, like the taxi man, them never really hear nobody a beat pan them back and a tear them down, and I say, uno not allow the little girl them alone, but make it be a 20-year-old, and it wrong across the board, but I'm just trying to show, make it be a 24-year-old there with a 15-year-old, them call him out quick. Make it, once a person have some status, once a person have some money, once a person have some income, a lot of time it is justified, a lot of time it goes to the blind eye. So we have different ways in which we appreciate these people, which we should never ever justify anything for them, and it is so sad. And again, I wonder when, as a nation, I think it has been on my heart to write an editorial and put it in the Observer for years about this, and I'm going to do it, so look out for it. I'm going to write to the government of Jamaica, and I'm going to ask, you see, the sexual offense registry thing, it should not be held private. Why the hell are we holding a sexual offense registry private when sexual offenders are known to recommit, when we know that sexual offenders are people who are close to the family, when we know that sexual offenders prey on little children and they will not change? Why are we keeping it private? And it goes to show that the custodians of the laws and the constitution in Jamaica are no different from the average molesters. It goes to show that them are the same pervert, because why you can take up for a rapist but expose a murderer? And I come talk about how we don't want to expose them because of the what you call it? The prejudice they might face. So when murderer go to prison or come back out, them not to integrate themselves into society, and people call them murderer, killer, whatever. Shame them too. Shame everybody. Shame the murderer, shame the thief, shame the rapist. Stop protect them.
Okay. All right. So, you know me love you, but you said one thing that I don't agree with.
Go ahead.
When you say it's a part of our culture, it's not a part of our culture.
Well, I don't say that to put it on everybody's shoulder.
Mm-hmm. No,
but
the reason why we said that
is part.
Yeah, the reason why I said it is, you know why, what I would have said there, I would have said that it is so accepted that a whole lot of people in Jamaica don't have a problem with it. You understand? But when we put it as a part of our culture, it seems like, would we sell that to anybody in the world? Would you say, all right, you're from Jamaica, what is your culture? My culture is men raping women. We've not got raping kids. We'd never sell that as a part of our culture. So it's never a part of our culture. You understand?
I get you. But there's a different perspective to it, may I add? And the perspective that I have to it is, see, culture, it is formed in more than one ways. We have the good part of the culture, we have the historical part of the culture, we have the this and that part of the culture. But you see, anything that has been a long gone tradition and there is no active step to take it. It now normalized as a culture, but it is not the culture that would sell to the workers. Definitely, me love my Dennis bro, me love my Bob Marley, me love that the part of the culture. You know, it stands different because it's historical, but something that is continuously happening, no proactive measure is taken, and you know, it's a cycle, it doesn't end. Then it is somewhat a culture because, you know, I want to.
All
It is
right,
a culture.
and right again. Why you cannot say it's a part? It's a culture is because it doesn't happen only in Jamaica. It happens in the entire world. You know what I mean? So it's not a cultural thing. It's more as I said. It's a thing that we normalize in society, in our society, that it becomes so easy. Not culture though, because again, it is not something that is happening in Jamaica only, right? Culture means a part of our, like our food. There's nowhere else in the world that has ackee and saltfish as their national dish. You understand? Those are more cultural part of our country. So where that is concerned, it is happening too. It is worldly happening all over the world. So we can't say it's a part of our culture.
Well, we could agree to disagree on that,
No
and
problem.
I can't beat you. I can't beat you for that. It is your perspective, you know, and it's a perspective. Maybe there are always better ways to say things, but it is so sad that, you know, this has been what is normalized in the Jamaican culture, what is accepted, and we need to do something about it. Like, you know, the other day I was saying to somebody that I'm proud where the generation has reached. Instead, like in my age group, like 30 your generation, like in a sense, not fully, but you know, more. I was telling somebody the other day, molest a young girl that are now in a society. The girl we call it out disgrace and do what she do to get it down. But you see, back then, enough of your parents and grandparents were some terrible issue. So there's improvement, but it is not at the level that it should be, if you get what I'm saying. Because the young parents, they are now more willing to call you out, you know, really, them with this grace for them pick me, you know, they will. I don't have a child, but I always admire that. Enough of them now sit down and make a boy or a girl do something to them, pick me, and them take it like that. But it needs to be more normalized. It needs to become a thing. A lot of us grandparents, like if you go to them and tell them so somebody do something, them say, all right then, nobody go talk to make nobody hear. Nowadays, enough of them will talk about it. They will call you out. And you know, there's improvement in the generation because you can't only beat on people, you can give them credit. But this improvement, it needs to be skyrocketed more.
Okay, Mama. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You know, said me give a chance to chat all evening because you have a great perspective. I was just telling a person in the comment section, Certi. You remind me so much of Certi in certain ways. But thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right?
Okay.
All right, Mama. Sue Rich, come through now. Sue Rich?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Yes, hi, Reidy. Thanks for accepting my request.
No problem.
The uncomfortable, what is her name? Uncomfortable Truth? Uncomfortable Truth, the lady that was just up before.
Yes.
Yeah. She said a whole lot, and she said a lot of what I wanted to say. So she touched on a lot of those topics already, right? And I agree with you. The only thing I didn't agree with her with was the fact that she was saying it's our culture, right? To me, yes, we normalize that kind of behavior. So I would understand why some people would say it's a part of our culture. But it really isn't, right? Because if you look at anything that a person normally, if you know that it's wrong, and if you know that it's something that you shouldn't be doing, it cannot be something that is a part of your culture. And this is something that doesn't just happen only in Jamaica. It happens all over the Caribbean. It happens in the United States and Canada, everywhere else, right? I have always been someone who has been I attract children, right? I attract a lot of kids. Everywhere I go, kids are always attracted to me. You understand? So I find that I am someone who is very protective of children. And this thing that is happening with this young man, it has been happening within my family for decades. And I have seen it happen with an uncle of mine. I have an uncle of mine, right? That, I don't know what's the word, should I use grape? I have an uncle of mine that he's a murderer, he's a rapist, he's a pedophile, he's every single thing that you can possibly think of. You understand? And over the years, I have watched my family members, which is his sister, including my own mother, who thinks that, because my mom even thinks that because he protected them when they were younger, going to school, stuff like that, it's okay for them to always have his back. But you cannot have people back when people are doing these kind of things outside. You understand? They're wreaking havoc. The amount of people where them leave, you understand? For fend for themselves. The amount of people where them leave is suffer. And then those people in turns turn around and put those trauma onto other people. You understand? Because when somebody touch you in a way that is not appropriate, or do something to you, or abuse you in any kind of way, a lot of times, you know, a lot of time those same people turn around becoming abusers themselves, pedophiles themselves, and end up in turns doing it to other people, right? So for me, right now, I can tell you, I have a family member, a sister to be specific, that I decided that I will not speak to her. We're not speaking. I am done. Where my family is concerned, I am done with the majority of them, because this thing has been going on for too long, and everyone seems to stay silent. Everyone seems to think that they normalize this type of behavior and make it seem like if you speak about it, you're the bad one. If you speak about it, you're the one that everybody should cast out as the black sheep or put aside. You understand? And for me personally, I've always been outspoken, and I'm not gonna be silent for anyone to make it seem like what they're doing is correct, and what I'm trying to say is something that you shouldn't. It's like you're not supposed to speak about it, right? I have a niece right now that is out there. She was not biologically my sister's child, but she was adopted by my sister. She was adopted by my sister. Hang on a second. Yeah, she was adopted by my sister and her husband years ago, right? My niece is now 28 years old, and she's traumatized. She's facing so many things in her life. The road that my niece has been going down now, I didn't picture this, and I didn't vision this years ago, that this would have been happening, because from what I remember, we were supposed to protect each other's children, right? That's a vow that we made, and it seemed as if I am the only one that stays that way and make sure that I am looking out for my nieces and nephews and protecting the kids, right? No one else is doing that. My niece now, she sleeps with the whole world. She's even is going to females now, right? At the end of the day, like, these are the things that we set up our kids to end up doing because of us not protecting our children, right? Because I watched growing up in Jamaica and just being around people that have those kind of bad behaviors, I watched myself grow up and be so protective of my kids that I didn't even trust people around my kids. You understand? And because of that, I ended up having issues with my children because I was so protective of my kids. So these things put trauma onto you, and then you ended up putting trauma onto your kids in different ways. You understand? So at the end of the day, like, people need to understand that you can't protect these people. And for this lady to be wondering and saying or asking about this young man and asking the fact that, oh, What did she say again? What was it? What was the word she used, Reidy? She was saying that people are not thinking about him or what caused him to do that,
Yes.
or what caused him to or we're not psychologists for these people. We're not psychologists. If these people are sick-minded and they need help, they need to go ahead and go and seek some sort of help. And to be honest with you, once these people reach 17 years old and older, I don't think nothing can help them. I don't think nothing can help them. They should have gotten these help from they were younger kids. You understand? I don't think nothing can help them at this point. This is a grown-ass man, and he shouldn't be thinking about a young child in that manner. Should not be thinking about a young child in that manner. It's sick mentality. And when people have those mentality, it's the females. The females are the ones that are mostly protecting these males. Because if we females stand up and decided and said we're not protecting these males, this thing wouldn't be happening and it wouldn't be continuing for so long. My sister is still with her husband to this day. My niece was placed in the home of my mother, right? And was raised by herself. Right now, they don't speak to me. They don't speak to my daughter. They don't speak to my niece. And we are outcast because we believe my niece. But let me explain something to you, Reidy. I didn't just believe my niece just because my niece was saying that he touched her. This man have a style. Just like the Uncomfortable Truth was saying that these people, they have patterns. This man have a style. There was years ago when I was in my 20s, we were all living together underneath the same roof. He has a style where he used to come and play with me all the time, touch my wig, touch on me. Oh, your wig is this, your wig is that. Or he would find something to speak of my being, right? And the man would tickle me. He would go ahead and he would start playing with me and tickle me. Tickle me to the point where I was laughing so hard, ended up on the floor. And then eventually, I remember on one particular time, which was the last time the tickling with me and him happened, his hands ended up on my breast. And the look that he gave me, and the look I gave him, I can see that he purposely did that. I think he was trying to test me to see what my reaction was going to be, to see if I was going to be either uncomfortable with it or if I was going to accept it and laugh. I did not laugh. I did not find it funny. However, back then, I did not say anything to my sister because I didn't want to cause a problem, to be honest with you, right? But fast forwarding couple years, when my niece is saying the same thing, that he tickles her, his hand is ending up in her crotch, his hand is ending up on her breast, brings me back to that same memory that man did that to me when my niece was, and at that time my niece was around 6 months old, right? So this is why I know she's not lying. And when a child is telling a lie, really, they don't have details. You understand? They don't have time, meaning that the child can tell a story with such detail, right? And they have timing, even if they can't remember that it was September the 11th, 2009, right? The child can actually remember a time frame, meaning that what my niece remembered, she remembered this happened when your father died, auntie. This happened when your dad died and mom went to Jamaica to go and bury your dad. That's a time frame. She cannot remember the exact date, but that is a time frame. And these are what people need to use and question their kids and have understanding that these kids, majority of them aren't lying. Majority kids don't just come up with a story to tell a lie on someone. I can understand if these incidents were situations with like celebrities or basketball players where a grown ass woman decided to use a scenario or use a situation to maybe get some money, right? That do happen too, right? But these are children we're talking about. These are kids we're talking about. Kids don't really have that super educated mindset to really come up and say, oh, he did this or he did that, and come up with those kind of stories unless it is placed in them by a grown adult, right? And in most cases, that's not the case. So I am just saying that, like, Our kids needs to be protected, and these people, and this doesn't just happen only with males alone. You have female too that are female pedophiles. So let's talk about them too. You understand? We have female pedophiles as well. Because really, I remember a couple years ago.
Yeah, to be honest, all right, hold on. I don't want to leave where we are, because I do understand what you're saying, but we don't want to drift past the situation at hand right now. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep focus on this, because if we drift past it, you know what I mean? You know, and even people that are coming in now probably not aware of what we're talking about. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Just not drift past it.
Yeah, that's understandable. So I just want people to just be aware. Like, people need to be more protective of their kids is all I'm saying. And they need to be more mindful, and they need to question their kids. Because what never happened with my niece, she was never questioned by my sister until she was questioned by myself. And then that's when I realized this is serious. This is really happening. So this young man, people need not to be protecting him. What people should be doing is protecting this child. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Mama. Taya. Unmute there. Taya say here, she not see me. Taya, unmute.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm good, thank you. May I try to get you by this years you don't see me?
Yeah.
I was not tired.
A Lati man, Lati.
Jesus Christ. You don't see me I call you. You don't see me I call you. I call you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You're good though.
Yeah, man, me good, man. You good?
Yeah, you still in the army?
No.
Oh, you're not going to war then. All right, I'll call you when you come out.
All right, yeah, man. Bless up yourself, man.
All right, Mama.
All right, bye.
Emoja, final task, because you know what? We are wrap up this, you know. We're on there. Let me see something. We're on there. Navia.
Hey, Reidy, what's going on?
Oh, go on. You have to show your respect, you know. Talk to me.
Boy, Reidy, I thought the first video this morning was disturbing, but the second one is more disturbing. The second video I just saw a while ago is way more disturbing than even what he said this morning than the first video that we were talking about.
Yep.
I'm like, what? How that? Oh, me not understand. The mommy said, kiss your daddy, and you gonna look at the baby and say, suck out my tongue? How that come?
Ananda, love me no man. Ananda, listen to what Navia said.
How are you going to open your mouth and say to your little baby? First of all, he's standing there without shirt, so the baby must kiss him belly. You're going to pick the little girl up and I'm going to look upon her and say, suck out my tongue. And clearly the picnic understand, because the way the picnic pull back and say, huh? What? Jesus Christ. Then if they're so comfortable with a camera shining in your face, you say all of that. Read it the other day with a defendant me I talk about the father them and whatever, and then when you have fathers like this, now you understand why some of the women them are think what them are thinking of them head. Mighty God of Daniel. Read him, I couldn't believe when I see it a while.
So it's out there.
It's out there, I just saw it on a girl page. I'm like, what?
Yeah, two persons said they sent it to me already, so may I go check it out.
Oh God.
No, not yet, Anisha. Not yet. I'm going to look at it when I get up. Huh?
No. Reading?
You never
They're gonna have to look in they have to step in, the authorities will have to step in. Some investigation, something have to go on. Because it cannot be, and then the mother she over there look like so she drop on fear head from she a baby drop sheep on fear head. Cause she should have never have no picnic. The way she nonchalant about everything and just a laugh like a joke. I'm like, what? I want to know what is wrong with this family and what is wrong with the woman that we're going to the family there. Something seriously wrong with them, really. Them sick. Them man, them sick. And them pick up some woman who is just as sick. Because ain't no way you go over and tell this penis suck out my tongue. Really? Jesus Christ. Really? I'm too disturbed. Me feel like more log off a TikTok for about a good old week and purge my system. Too much. Really take care of yourself.
All right, mama.
Yeah.
You know, make this thing, you know, so me there I saw and have the computer and never even think to go on the computer to look on it, but boy, I have to go and look on it and talk about it right now. What one emoji? Chat to me before we end this here, man. Enough is enough. We had enough for the day. Come on, make we cut this now. Emoji, what you have to say? Emoji there. All right, look at that shit, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we have come to the end of another live. Enough is enough. Is enough. I have had enough. You know what I mean? So we have to left it until another time. People, I don't understand how they block you and you're still here. That don't make no sense. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please, ladies, mothers, please listen to your kids, listen to your children. Fathers, protect your daughters, protect your child. Please exercise kindness. Exercise kindness, people. When you go out on the road. Oh boy. I don't know somebody look like them are reported live. Anyway. I don't understand what she has said. She can't be blocked and she in the live at all. If you're blocked, you would never see my live again. If you're blocked. If you're blocked, you could never be typing in the comment section if you're blocked. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, please enjoy the rest of your day. Exercise kindness. Kindness is good. Even to the madman on the street, right? If you're going to the shop and you go buy a water for $100, you can buy 2 bag juice. Buy 2 bag juice and give them 1, right? And be good. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Monday. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if Wednesday is going to be a day. I'm not sure. I think you may not see me again until Friday or maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you don't see me Wednesday. I'll work on it though. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening and we will do this again. Because again, we have to go deep into this as we say. We can't talk this one day and just done. So we have to continue, all right? So big up on yourself. We're out until the next episode. Yeah, man.